And we are live. Welcome everyone to
Welcome everybody.
our 23rd session of Exile Stars in the Argemontus 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. And yes, Broadway has been brought to us by a voice she is rated with all you lovely folks. Stay, hang out a while. We have some fun for you all, as I think last session was ended with a bang, and it was a long one. We did take you guys saw
it was a long one.
It was a long one because you were like, cause I almost ended it early, and you're like, no, keep going. I was like, okay. And then there was just this epic fight between you.
Yeah, you tried to jip us out of an hour of D&D. How could you?
I had a feeling this fight might have been tough. I'm like, okay. And a very tough fight was going strong in the beginning with the whole session. I just remember the dragon fight. You guys continually traveling down the Silent One River, heading to Belmets, as all roads and rivers head there, as I am being told. You guys have recovered. You guys broke the curse of Charlie and her weapon. Got drunk.
I'm sure we won't hear from him again.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
not.
Nah.
Oh no. That'll never happen again.
And then with this fight of the Slayers of Night, Charlie was taken kinda hostage and went down. The green dragon that you guys were meant to save, flew away. And we start this session with you all breathing heavily, recovering, still. So I think some of you are still barely alive, perhaps.
Well, I have 5 hit points.
Well, to you,
Being
that's
alive is really like a fluid state of mind.
Yeah, I've got 7
Me.
hit points left.
We've got 5 hit points and 2 levels of exhaustion.
yeah.
Hey,
Yahtzee.
same.
It was a tough
full
We're
fight.
doing great.
Tough fight. And we ended the session with you guys just after slaying the last hobgoblin, the last member of the Slayers of the Night troop. All you can hear is the soft sound of the water crashing against the little riverbanks, and serene birds and chirping is heard. What do you do, Exile Star?
I think Charlie's like kneeling on the ground next to Sparrow, who she like just dragged away from this dude, and like kind of like hands on her knees, like heavily breathing. She's like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think saving a dragon who seemed that he could have saved himself was worth almost dying.
Yeah. I don't know about all that either. Glad the hobgoblins are dead though. That's fun.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Mm-hmm.
I'll just throw open the fire pit.
You okay over there, Banks?
It's been a fucking day, isn't it?
Tell me about it.
Christ. or whoever, Omar. I don't know. I feel like my brain just making up gods now.
You know, that's how it goes sometimes.
This is a rough day. Is Bernard all right?
Believe he's.
Oh, that's
I
good.
think so.
Yeah.
And
Good boy.
all these fuckers are dead. Is that right?
I kind of like take my rapier and poke the one that's next to us just to make sure.
It just like slides in and slides out. No.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
Well, think. Well, my first thought is I wonder if our fucking it's been 3 weeks. I don't remember anybody's name. Who the
Me
fuck is
neither.
captain of the ship that we're
That's
on?
Fidget.
Fidget.
Fidget. My first thought is maybe Fidget wants to help us load some of this shit up. I'm looking at this nice what is this? What kind of launcher they have here? I don't know. That looks
It's
like a
ballista.
ship mounted ballista would be pretty fucking cool. My second thought is ouch, obviously.
Oh, that's not your first? Because that's mine.
It took a minute. It took a minute to get the pain receptors working.
Cool.
This ballista. Fidget is just looking at the keel of her ship as she's like basically dry docked it on the shore per your commands, or lack of commands, if I remember correctly. And it's just like you see, it's just that soft glow of just the constant mending.
Yeah, that's probably good. I guess she's busy right now.
Do they have like? Is this like is this house beat up or anything like that? Like, does it look abandoned, or were they staying here?
It does not look. Looking in it, this looks like to be like a fisher's shack of some time. Like it's basically. It seems to have some old nets, fishing nets in it, some fishing poles. It looks like it's not used by them. This is just literally like a old fishing dock and some nets that someone probably owns and comes up here just to fish ever so often. Like
Gonna come up here to like a massive bodies of just hobgoblins next time.
They'll fertilize the grass.
yeah.
I guess probably need to take a. Are we gonna search these guys first, or are we gonna like take a nap?
That's what I was wondering. Is like I was going to look around to see if they had like a cart that they were traveling with or anything like that would have any sort of like goods or anything on it, or if they were just traveling with these ballistas.
Just throw them all in one of these boats and like tow it behind the ship.
Oh my god. And then we
Do a Viking funeral.
We just go through it when we have time, you know, like.
There, and Azor joins
There's
us.
a bow.
There's a bow.
Hey.
Hey!
Welcome, everybody.
Hey!
Technical issues have been solved.
Damn.
But
New computers suck.
everyone, I think everyone, just FYI, segue, I think everyone, myself included, I think except for April, unfortunately, but all have new computers and
New fancy
New setups.
stuff.
Yeah.
No, but April, you have the new 3D printer and new models.
Yeah.
See, so you do
You're
have new
right.
You're fancy.
You're right.
new
I
models
made a Garrus 3D model and I keep breaking his legs.
that I'm definitely not gonna
On
just
purpose.
go to you.
We're trying not to read into it, but
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely not gonna go to you with models of all the cast and be like, I need these, and you can't tell them.
Yeah, definitely never gonna
No.
show them off on stream here.
But that being Cries and GPU hunting. Exactly.
Oh my god, I would love good GPU.
Same. But
But that's never gonna happen.
as you do look around, Charlie, for like a cart of some type, they do not seem to really like have any like carts or any transportation. In fact, the only beast, the closest thing you can even see to the beast of burden was that very odd looking wolf, large wolf, that one of them were riding.
Okay.
What is your passive investigation? But yeah,
16.
okay. Yeah, so it looks like they just have what they carried on them. You're not too sure how the ballistas got here. Someone with a keen
Well,
sense
okay.
of smiths and tinkering can try to figure that out.
I was gonna say, like, I started from the last time we encountered these guys. Like, they basically had like the large javelins, and they had like these dudes with they were like carrying something large
Yes.
alongside them. So like putting that together from any of this, would that like help like figure out
I would say
a bit?
with
Because
the,
I'm assuming like out of character, I kind of think that those big backpacks and the ballista stuff were
I would
probably
say since you are proficient in tinker tools and like this type of mechanism, as you do take a closer look at these ballistas, they are foldable, which means that they can be broken down to basically somewhat travel size. Basically, they do not have to travel like this all the time. You can actually de-string it. You can actually fold it all up. It still weighs close to like 25 pounds, but it is now able to be carried on someone's back. As long as they can carry a 25-pound ballista and like the 2-pound javelins that they shoot.
It sounds like Zor's totally carrying like he's a man of war now. He's just
I
Like,
would not be surprised if Zor somehow
siege dwarf.
just attaches the ballista to his back at all times and just or attaches it to Bernard.
I am a ballista,
Ken Bernard
and Bernard is my launcher.
carried 25 pounds.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
But
I've always wanted to be a ballista, though. Put me into a dragon.
Friesen.
Yeah, okay.
My mom told me I could be anything I wanted when I grew up, so I grew up to be a ballista.
That's right.
So, are you guys looking to take a rest before you check this area, or are you looking to?
I think we should probably. I don't know. What do you guys think? Check and rest, rest and check.
Yes.
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 No.
Do we want to rest in shifts? Check and
Rest.
shifts.
Rest and check and shifts.
I feel like I've been asleep for a really long time. Is that weird?
Yeah, it does feel like
I feel like I've dissociated
checked
for
out
like
the-
the last 3 weeks.
it went really fuzzy
so
for a
long.
minute.
So long.
I'll go around and loot these guys if you guys wanna start a rest.
I guess I'm gonna.
Okay.
Let's just all investigate then. Let's just do it. Fuck it.
Okay. So, between Charlie and Banks, you guys can each roll individually, or someone can roll with advantage.
I'm gonna have Theo assist me, so
Oh, like I can't assist you because
I mean you could. I
on,
just
I'm
thought we were
right
doing
here.
it separately, so I mean you could assist me.
Okay.
I will also investigate.
All right. If everyone just wants to do an investigation and just do that, then we can have everyone roll.
oh
and-
shit!
yes, and everyone can see
Look
the
at
new-
mine.
Oh shit, this is so cool! I didn't know I was gonna be able to see everybody's.
Yeah, you can see everyone's now.
Oh, that's so cool.
I have to figure out a way so it shows up as an overlay over all of us.
Oh,
my
that's
God.
awesome.
That's my next goal.
I love it.
That's so neat.
Okay. So with
Does chat think we're just freaking out about like things in our head now?
unfortunately,
Do
yes,
they don't get to see that.
they cannot see it yet.
That's just-
Unless you, maybe we can go over next time. Next time we do this, I will switch over to that view so they can see.
So chat, we just customized our own freaking dice
Yeah.
in Roll20 because we have this like
Roll20, don't say
master god.
this is not Roll20.
Sorry, Foundry.
Yes.
Fucking Foundry. Because we have this like godly DM who brings us these sweet things, and it's super cool. That's all.
This is so fucking cool.
That's so neat.
But with everyone's thing, Charlie, you find. I'm gonna break this down to see what everyone finds individually. Everyone finds something. Where did I put my little thing? Here we go. All right, starting from the top, Charlie. As you are searching around, you assert that probably the leader, the one who is charged, had the more important stuff. So you focus mostly on him. So, what you find is 8 gems that have a range of color from opaque orange to a reddish brown, all but similar types, but they kind of change. You do find a moderately filled coin purse. However, you got really excited, and upon opening it, you notice that it is filled mostly with silver and copper, and you scarcely see a gold piece in there. You see a bag that is very oddly, it's a leather bag of red and white and black stripes and circles over it, like through it, like a red on top, white on the bottom. It has a black band that has several like circles that go around it. You find a bunch of weapons. Let's just say you guys a great sword and several long sword, a great sword and a javelin. And you notice a amulet of a deity that I don't think you know. Of a hanging rabbit. And next, Banks. As you are mostly searching around these ballistas and those who is manning it, you find ballista. You do find a total of 4 javelins that can be used with this thing that has been purposely made. And as you get close and investigate, you do notice a odor coming from the points of the 2 that are currently loaded or about to get loaded. And you can surmise that they were coated with some type of poison. And upon discovering that, you quickly search the bodies, and you do find 2 vials of some type of liquid that when you pop the cork and do a little sniff check, it smells quite similar. And you find what looks like to be a patch. Like a little, like a biker's patch that's been ripped off. You see strands still on it, of what looks like to be a shield with 3 that's broken. A shield symbol that's broken into 4 quadrants, and in the bottom left there's 3 skulls. And on the other one, you find a book. And the pages inside this book are beautifully designed. It's like gilded gold on the side. It has beautiful, colorful trim and a very flowery layout. And then it doesn't have a name or title on the book. And then on the first page, it says, "How to Waste Good Paper." And in it is literally a book. It's not really no words or anything. It's just a beautiful drawing from one scene to another, like little, almost like a coffee table book of just paintings.
Okay.
Sparrow, as you are searching,
So, how many poison vial things did you say I found? Just
2.
1?
2.
2? Yeah.
Sparrow, as you are searching around, the various people just kind of picking pockets looking, you find what looks like to be several supplies. You find a herbalism kit, a painter's supply, and very odd, you find a 1-inch cube, like a 6-sided die. And each side of this die is painted a different color of red, green, white, blue, black, and purple. You find some knickknacks here and there, but like trinkets of just looks to be teeth and ivory. And Zor, as you are searching, you find what looks like to be a potter's tool set, along with what looks like to be not really bullets, because you have seen Banks working on bullets and such, but it looks like to be some type of metal balls or shrapnel, like almost like a improved bullet for a sling, so to speak. Like instead of being like a little stone, it's actually like a ball bearing that has been recoated with like iron. You find 20 of those. You find what looks like to be another pipe.
Always good.
Yeah, another pipe.
Backup pipe.
That does have.
Sometimes you just need 2 of them.
Yep. That does have.
I've always wanted to try the nostril thing.
The pipe does have some burnt tobacco in it, and you do see a little tin with the guy having that does have some tobacco leaves and other things. It gives off a very rich, like almost cinnamon nutmeg flavor when you open the tin.
That sounds delicious.
And you all find a mixture of weapons. I would say the only and arrows. I would say there's a total of 43 arrows here. If anyone needs arrows, Sparrow.
Yeah, I'd like some arrows, please. Can I have arrows?
There's 43 to grab. What else?
Great.
As you guys are looking, you find some fishing in this shack. There is some fishing equipment. There is plenty of wood. Zora, you also find. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this. You find manacles and shackles. And as you look over it, you can actually see that the actual shackle parts and the manacle actually that latch on can be interchanged and changed out, and you see the person actually has like a small, medium, and like large. So these shackles can fit a creature of either humanoid or larger to either actually shackle different sized beasts if needed, up to large, between small and
Nice.
large.
Ooh.
It's one single set that changes sizes, or did you say multiple sets in a kit?
You found 2 sets, and you have a combination of 1 from each size, small, medium, and large. So there's always going to be 1 that's free, but you always can have 2 that can be either small or medium.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, that's everything that you guys find. So you can find it. It would take you guys some time to get all this, just to loot all these bodies, get it back on the Vixen if you guys so choose, unless you want to leave some of it behind.
I definitely want this book about how to waste good paper. I want the vials of poison, and then you said I had found like the javelins were this ballista basically, right?
Basically, ballistic javelins. There's 4
Cool.
of them.
And yeah, I want all that, and I think we need to figure out how to get these like the launchers for them. I'm thinking, yeah, we need to take those and do some tinkering on the road, probably.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I would say just getting on the ship will take you guys at least an hour, probably closer to 2, like an hour and a half, just to go through everything and like start carrying things over to it. Do you guys do anything with the bodies, or do you leave them where they are?
Well, I think I want to check out like this hut too and see if there's like signs of life or anything inside. I don't know if that's a part of the investigation that we did or not. But...
This is basically like a person's like getaway fisherman's hut. Like, he goes away for the weekend to come here occasionally when he can get away. So like,
and I would like to pose them all in his house like Weekend at Bernie style. Like,
okay,
I want to take a bunch of them and just kind of like make it look like they were in different states of having a party.
This poor man is gonna come back to this place and like
be accused of murder.
Just leave like I want to leave like a mystery for the ages for this person. And they come back to their vacation home and find a
murder scene. Yeah.
Oh, God. Party gone wrong. Hobgoblin party gone wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Holy shit. Quite the party.
Oh. What else? Oh, I did forget something else. The creature that the Hobgoblin captain was riding did have a mount, a saddle. That basically this is a saddle for a large 4-legged beast, but not really like a horse. This is more like a mount for like a wolf, a very large wolf, or perhaps a bear.
Or like if
remind me again,
these eats his vitamins.
Yeah. Remind you about what, Bo?
These were hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins
that we looted. Yeah. Okay. I just want to know what
we
specifically what did the pipe come off of?
Oh, was one of the hobgoblins?
It was a hobgoblin.
Yeah, that's not like, we don't think maybe like not the head one, but another one. He had pretty nice armor and stuff. You guys do have. What do they? Where's my notes on this? I'm pretty sure it was this. Let me just double check. Yep. I would say 12 chainmail pieces of armor that are in moderate to poor condition.
That's a lot of armor.
Yeah, because all of them were wearing chainmail. Well, most of them were. 12 long swords, 8 longbows, the 43 arrows, the great sword.
Would we be able to get all these weapons added to our group inventory?
I definitely can do that. The question is, this group inventory does have a weight capacity.
That's true. I was just thinking about that. It's like, is it 200 or
500, I believe.
500? Yeah.
So,
I just want to get this stuff to town, and we need to find like some kind of like commerce area, really, where we could just empty this back out and like start selling shit.
And
yeah,
I would say
we need a shopping day.
Yeah, each piece of chainmail armor weighs 55 pounds.
Oh, hello.
So,
that's nothing.
It does seem like a whole lot of scrap.
It is all metal. That's
metal for you.
It's a lot of metal to just leave behind. If we leave it behind,
could be repurposed into.
I mean, we have a lot of stuff that we need to sell that has just been sitting in our group inventory for a while. So next time we get to a town, I think we should try to do that.
Also, I wonder.
Yeah.
like how valuable does Zor, like what does a set of armor like this go for normally? Do you have any idea? What's the street value for this shit? For a hobgoblin lightly used and bled in chainmail.
In this condition, we could like probably trade it for dinner. Maybe some drinks with it.
It's vintage.
Oh,
So not worth us trying to lug like 1,000 pounds of chain
I mean,
around to
just
sell.
stay here and start making something out of it.
I would say
Right.
Zor with your. If you guys spend the night here, I would say Zor with your smithing skill. You could smelt them down to blocks or ingots that you can then use.
Now, refresh my memory, but I'm pretty sure physics says that doesn't change the weight.
Doesn't change the weight. It does not change the weight. However, there will be chances to the whole chainmail armor. It isn't just 55 pounds of only metal. So you will lose the bindings. You will lose like the little pads underneath it, which would, if you just sacrifice that, the only thing you're going to be able to keep is that metal part. So
I will make the party aware of the fact that if we so choose to stay here, that's something I can do.
Yeah, just so you know that you could.
It's gonna take me a little while to set up this art scene I'm working on.
Art? You're doing art?
Yes,
Yeah.
of the
Waste not, want not.
yeah.
And then it goes doubly for dead bodies.
Oh yes. Oh yes. that art.
Art.
Okay.
I found some painter's tools. I thought you were going to make a
I would love
lovely
to.
I thought you were gonna maybe paint the sunset.
I will take
On
one
their
of the
faces.
goblins
On their faces.
clear a wall and make it look like he's painting
Okay.
and set him up like he's.
No. If you tell me you're gonna do it, I will keep the paints. Thank you. These are nice
I mean, you
paints.
can have the paints.
These are nice.
There's plenty
paints
of
for-
like blood and stuff he can be painting with.
Oh,
This-
okay.
Oh my god.
That seems to do the hobgoblin painting more anyway.
I keep. Best
Can
of luck,
I-
though.
Can I, while everybody's doing their own thing, I guess, say like, all right, well, if anybody found anything through like looting stuff that they think might be magical, I guess they could like put it in this pile and I can like check stuff out while you guys are doing all that.
I give her the dice.
Okay.
The die, the 6-sided die.
Mhm.
I say I found this, and it just is very interesting. Is it magical at all?
We can certainly find out, but it is quite strange and weird enough that it probably is.
I almost rolled it earlier without checking.
That might have been
about
a good idea, but we won't know until I
Great
check it out.
idea.
It could have been a great idea, but
That's a pretty
really?
solid test. I think you should just do it.
Yeah, I was
Go
gonna
with your-
drink this vial. I'm pretty sure it's poison, but
hey Zor, remember that time that we had a cube and you pushed a button not knowing what would happen and we almost got devoured by a dragon?
No.
That reminds me of this time that there was this guy with a lot of needles, like sticking out of his head, his face, and there were some people with this cube, and they were like, messing with it, and then he came out and he like.
he was like, "Ooga booga
It was
booga."
some
You hang
kind of
out with some weird
sex
people.
thing, but I was a young child when I saw this film, so I'm not 100% sure.
What's a film?
I mean,
It's a thing that, like,
this
you let
play
something sit
done
long
by
enough and it gets
traveling
covered in it, right?
troubadours. They called it a film. It stand for famous in Long Meridian. I think that's where they were
Yes.
from. It's an acronym. I don't know if you
Sounds like a very like kinky
What's an acronym?
film for a child to be watching.
I don't know why my family let me watch this. I wasn't allowed to watch anything. I don't know. Very, very, very. Lots of needles. It was
Mm-hmm.
Does not sound pleasant.
The effects were terrible.
So yeah, I'll sit down with a bunch of stuff, and first I'm gonna cast Detect Magic just to get an outline of like what things are magical that I have to identify, and then I'll go in with Identify and start doing that.
Unfortunately, the die is not magical.
I take it back.
Weird.
And I roll it immediately.
You roll it.
Already
Roll a d6 for me, Spell.
Thanks. Chuckles, I'm in danger.
There's no magical attributes here. Look at that. One. At one, the purple side shows up.
I look at it. It's purple.
Yeah. Must
Pretty
be for
good.
some like strange hobgoblin game.
I roll
Yeah.
it again.
Okay, you can roll again.
Can we just like make up our own game to play with this die?
Literally, that's how games are made.
He's writing things down. I love it.
Who, me?
Yeah,
It's not magical, it's okay.
Yeah, it's not magical.
sure.
You gotta remember
Sure,
what
okay.
the colors are and
Yeah,
stuff, right? Like,
Purple, what shows up when I roll again on 5?
No, purple does not. It is black on 5.
Black on 5. Ooh, I like black. Nice color.
Charlie, only thing that is the poisons aren't really magical. The only magical item.
I wasn't really giving them to her. I was
Oh.
just
Well, she has to detect
threatening
magic.
to drink poison.
Yeah.
It's fine.
The bag, the red and white bag, is magical.
Okay. That's the only thing?
That is the only thing magical.
Alright, then I'll identify it.
This is the bag of capturing. A creature that is, and this is the bag of capturing 2.0,
Ooh,
because this is the
fancy.
uncommon version.
I hear it's way better than that original model.
Yeah, a large creature who is knocked unconscious and has less than 25% of its max health may be placed into this bag and may be held in the unconscious state till it is removed. When a creature is placed into this, they can only... Anyone who basically think a creature can be placed into this item, if they're making death saves, they still keep making death saves. They have to be unconscious, like knocked out. And also their hit point pool has to be below 25%. So, like, if you put someone in under the sleep spell, but they're at full health, they can't get put into it. If someone's sleeping
Okay.
and they're at full health, can't be put into this. So they have to be 25% and unconscious.
Okay.
But we can also stabilize them and then put them in there. Okay.
They have to have 1 hit point.
Oh, okay.
They have to have. You can't be at
Okay.
0 and be in here.
So not like unconscious,
Dead.
like
Yeah.
okay.
You have to be at at least 1 hit point.
Gotcha.
Can't be knocked out. You can be knocked out, but you just can't be bleeding out or like, even stabilized. You have to have 1 hit point.
And how many people?
We heal somebody, they'll
creatures
Be
or
not
things-
unconscious.
Well, what was that? I heard.
I was wondering how, what the capacity on this thing is.
It's 1 creature.
One creature.
This can hold up to a large.
Okay.
So basically, you have to have it under a spell that makes it unconscious. You can't just knock it out.
You can still knock it out, but I'm just saying, just because may have run this magic item before, and people have said, "Oh, I'll just cast sleep," or
Yeah.
or they were asleep. That's why, hence the 25% rule came into play with this magic.
Yeah, but if you knock somebody out,
Then you're fine.
they're at 0 hit points.
No, if you do non-lethal, let's say you're at 5 hit points and someone just does a non-lethal punch to you, you are knocked out, but you're not at 0. Well, you kind of are. Oh,
You're like,
I was-
stabilized.
You are 0.
You're zero, but
I would
stabilized.
say in this situation, I would not count that as the same situation if you can do that. But it's like
Okay.
you have to be non-lethally at 0. You can't be at lethally 0, spare the dying, then put in. I get what you're asking, and that is right. So
Okay.
the blow that knocked you unconscious cannot be a lethal blow or a blow that would kill you.
Are we gonna like take a nap before we like turn this thing inside out, or are we just?
Oh, is there anything in it?
I don't know, man. But
You
I
identified.
wanna
You didn't
find out.
open it. As you look into this thing, there's nothing in it.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
But just an FYI, because it has been 3 weeks, the dragon was a large size.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That.
I want to go in it. I won't go.
All right, fall asleep and I'll put you in it.
Knock me out. Somebody choke
Oh
me
my
out.
god.
Actually, I'm already at less than 25% of my health.
Just fall asleep and I'll put you in it.
I could just climb in there willingly.
Or you have to be unconscious. But
You have to be
Oh, I
unconscious.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you fall asleep,
as
I'll put
soon
you
as
in
I
it.
fall asleep, somebody.
But now he's gonna be too excited to fall asleep because he wants
I
to be
know.
in.
Oh my god.
It's the worst.
We'll take you out when we get to Belmets.
Yeah, when I least expect it.
So wait, if that were to happen, like he is at less than 25% of his max HP, while he's in the bag, like no matter how long we keep him in there, he's not gonna get a full rest and he's not gonna regain hit points, right?
Sounds like a good experiment to do.
All right, let's try it.
Sounds like a good experiment to do. But yeah, no.
No, it wouldn't.
Nope. You're in a stasis.
Okay.
You've sensed no time.
Alright.
So
Stasis.
basically.
Okay.
Basically, think Pokeball.
Hell yeah. I want you guys. We could put Bernard in here. And then I summon Bernard.
Well, the bag is still like a bag. Like it's not a bag of holding. It still has like mass to it, right?
Oh no, everything only weighs 5 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, they
sorry,
were gonna put a fucking dragon
yeah. You know, so it's basically think bag of holding meets Pokeball.
in. Yeah.
It literally looks like a Pokeball. It's red and white with a black band.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
that's-
my God.
I just put this together.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I see what you did there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, people are like, oh yeah, I'm like,
Summon Banks.
Furious. I'm furious.
you throw it.
Ah.
I choose you.
This
Yeah, but they'll still be unconscious when they come out of it, right? So like they'll just be super
Yeah.
disoriented.
yeah.
You like throw a fucking dead fish at somebody. Like,
It's like an only good for summoning Magikarp.
Oh my god.
oh my god.
So, that's everything that you guys have discovered. Fidget has, during all this, has repaired most of the keel, pushed the ship off a bit from the water, lowered anchor, and is preparing the evening's meal.
Can I please rest now?
Yeah, you can.
I would like to rest now, please. I'm gonna take a short rest here. I'm gonna roll a bunch of these.
Taking a short rest? Okay. I would say you guys can have dinner, and that would count as a short rest if you so choose before the long rest.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
As you guys... Oh, wait. Before you guys roll, hold on a second.
Oh.
Keep rolling. I want them to see. Don't we want them to see your pretty dice as you guys roll your hit
Yeah.
points?
Check this out. Ugh. Yeah, there we go.
But yeah.
Gonna do another one. Oh, big 8.
As you guys have dinner...
Hey, Banks, don't you have some sort of magical ability that helps us regain hit points on a short rest?
Yeah, totally.
I think I remember you calling it like a song of rest of some sort.
No. Yeah, I'm not the singing bard. I'm not that kind of bard. So I don't think I actually do that. I don't.
There you go. Max.
How'd you guys get these fancy looking dices?
But I'll tell you a really nice story.
Oh. I will... During the break.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Texture. Ooh.
Yes.
Story of rest.
Story of Rest. Is it
Yeah.
based off the book of How to Waste Good Paper?
Yeah, I'm gonna flip through it and just make up a story as I go along. Like,
You flip through it, and then like the 13th page is a total lewd, like half naked people that's having a
this story's
pond,
getting good.
and then like it goes back to like a next one. You're like, oh, and then it goes back to like a pond with like some lily pads.
Okay, all right.
Wait, oh, did Song of Rest go up? Ah.
Yeah, we get 8 extra hit points, right?
Hell yeah, you do.
It should have been 6. Oh, cause I messed up. Oh, you get 8 this time.
Okay. It's an extremely
Good story.
inspiring
Yeah,
story. Yeah.
The naked people in it really helped.
Yeah.
But you guys do get your short rest. Ooh, I like those dice. So nice.
Nice. Classy.
I had to work with it for a minute.
Hey.
Yeah. Nice.
I just want to keep rolling things so I
I
can
know.
look at them all the time.
I'm gonna like overfill my health. Just waste all my hit dice.
If you want to, there's a way to change how long they stay out. I'll go over that at the break.
Nice.
But you guys take your short rest. You guys have a nice meal. It looks like to be
And then a forest of boobs and butts.
boobs and
And it sprang from the ocean.
Boobs.
I'm
and
sorry, what?
butts.
I'm not following this.
Listen, it's a metaphor, okay? You're not gonna learn about
Metaphor
this.
for what?
If I have to tell you, then it's not really a metaphor, is it?
I don't think that's how that works.
So just look, you're not gonna get this in your fancy school books. This is some street learning, all right?
You're certainly correct in that. I've never read anything quite like this in my library at school.
Yeah, and you ain't gonna either.
Unless you sneak into the restricted section.
Ooh, there's a restricted
Oh.
section.
Yeah, all of the books are like, they don't have titles or anything on them. They're just like black books.
Next time you're there, can you just get me a random one?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
When we go to
Forbidden knowledge. Yes.
I don't even know. I don't care what it's about. Like, in fact, I want it to be the weirdest one. Just like something random. It could be about like vacuums.
so.
weird. Yeah, like I don't
mean,
know.
yeah,
Like
that-
I've never read any of them,
boy.
but like I've heard stories about what's in them, but I've always been too
I'll read one for
nervous
you.
to try to find out. Okay, next time we go to my academy, we'll have to hit up the restricted section.
I can sneak in.
Yeah, we'll do a bit. It'll be the greatest heist we've ever done.
For
We
one
just
buck.
steal a whole bunch of
Sneaking
smut.
into the grown-up section of your library.
The panty raid.
Oh,
I love this.
Charlie, you do know this innately. The bag of capturing cannot go inside the bag of holding.
All right, we have so many extra dimensional spaces, guys. It's getting confusing.
I know. I'm definitely not trying to send you all to the astral plane at all.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, no.
Noted.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's gonna become like a giant math problem every time we need to fucking sleep out in the wilderness.
Yes, it
It's
is.
like
Yeah, I'm gonna like take out our little tent thing, and like prop it up so I can go in and edit the sign that I've made with like the pictures to like describe what you can and can't do, and I'm going to like add on to that the now new bag that we have that like nothing can go within anything.
Yep. Okay, now with that, I think you guys have a nice meal. It is a stuffed chicken with artichokes and spinach. Looks to be a salad with a light poppy dressing, sliced almonds, wonton strips, and
Where the hell did I get this food?
Fidget.
All right.
Fidget's cooking dinner. She likes to cook. I like to cook.
yeah. Thank you, Fidget. And Rich.
It's definitely not what I had 2 nights ago. Just makes, a nice little meal. For you all. And she goes, so, you guys are very dangerous. Like, I try
Tell me about it.
not to mean that in a bad way, but like, my poor Vixen.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all still alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have come across all this shit whether we were here or not, right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have stopped. I would have kept far, far away.
Yeah, but what
I mean,
if?
the river runs one way, right? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, and like, what if they were trying to shoot these ballista bolts at the dragon, but they missed and they hit your ship instead?
Exactly.
True story.
No.
Okay.
You want me to show you how these things shoot and how bad that would have been?
Well, no.
I definitely
Please
don't just
shoot
want to play with them.
Please don't shoot the
Would've been
Vixen.
bad.
Don't shoot the Vixen.
No, I mean, I'm just like shoot it straight up in the air and like try to
Is it
dodge
like an
it when it
extreme
comes
version
down.
of Bigfoot?
Like everybody tries to run and hide when it comes down.
This sounds intriguing. Or you could shoot it at this house.
Hey, are we like on the move now, or are we still outside the house?
You guys are basically on the deck of the Vixen. It's just set up. It's basically late enough that she is not going to sail for the rest of the night, so to speak. Well,
Okay.
If she does sail, it's going to be like an hour's worth of travel, and she's like, I'd rather just stay here. I know there's nothing bad here because you guys killed them all.
That's true.
That's definitely not how it works, but yeah, sure.
Well, like,
Hey.
do you want to travel for like an hour or so?
Yeah, we maybe do want to not be at the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not that this was a crime. This was a legal killing.
Legal.
This
We
was-
were legal. It's legal.
We were self-defense.
It was actually, now that I'm thinking about it here, and yeah,
Oh,
with my knowledge of the
so
law situation here.
I kind of made a big oof. There's something else you guys found.
Oh,
A letter.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder,
I wonder who it's from. Here, Bernard, bring it to me. It's,
Show
and be
players.
cute about it.
Ooh.
Bow, bow, bow.
There we go. Slayers of the
Oh.
Night, I am contacting you to inform you that we are looking for dragons in age-ranging wormlands to ancient dragons in either chromatic and metallic types. You are to bring any captured dragons to the Twilight Coliseum in Doveport City, alive and relatively unharmed. For each dragon you bring, you will be paid. For chromatic dragons, wormlands 500 gold pieces, young 1,000, adult 5,000, and ancient 10,000. For metallic, it would be 750, 1250, 7,000, 1,200, 12,000. I look forward to your first shipment, John Draven.
Do I recognize that name?
I will say, unfortunately, all but
No.
Charlie recognizes this name.
Fucking Charlie. You really gotta crack a newspaper. Let me.
Yeah.
Don't
Only
tease the foreigner.
I would say Charlie.
Alright, let me say to explain who John Draven is.
I would say, Charlie, you can give me a history check to see if you have read about this man. The other three wouldn't recognize this name, though. Okay.
Has a 21 sound.
Yeah, alright.
Info.
John
Bucks.
John Draven is the ambassador of Doveport Alliance. He is the man who actually goes out and talks to the various nations, and make sure alliances and treaties are upheld. The one thing of note to know is that he is not the Minister of Trade
Oh, hunting dragons.
or hunting dragons. This is outside his
Outside of his. Yeah. We're
Warehouse.
finding a fucking lot of that. I'm coming to recognize. Same with God damn it. I'm not going to remember any proper nouns this whole session, I promise you. But whoever Haley Clayton was working for with Ormus, I forget the name of their whole group, but they were also like the Doveport
the White
secret
Shadow.
police.
They are the White.
The White Shadows. Yep.
They are.
Those fuckers. And they were up doing shit outside of their jurisdiction too, I think.
The White Shadow.
And so was hang on, a name is coming to me.
Is it now?
Good. You just go about your business. I'll let you know.
All right.
Cassidan. Cassidan was also an ambassador who happened to be in Ilianthus when Omar was killed. He fled, not to be found, and was also seems to be up to some shit, I think, is all that has to do with anything. I don't know. It took my last hit die to recall that.
The psychic damage.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Good job. Good
Thank
job.
you. I'll be playing with the ballista now.
Yeah, I think Charlie's like keeps reading over this letter and is just like, alive and relatively unharmed. That's just unrealistic. If they're expected to be capturing dragons, one is not gonna be coming willingly.
No,
They're gonna be harmed.
it's not gonna go well.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
We
making
just-
like a dragon army, though.
You just patch them up before turning them in, right?
And then they'll just attack you again because then they're completely fine.
I
No,
mean,
they'll wreck you because you patch 'em up.
relatively leaves a lot of room, though.
It could just mean all the limbs are just still attached.
It's true. You can't go taking
I
the
guess that's
dragon's
very,
spleen
like-
out.
I guess it's very subjective.
Yeah.
So, like, you could argue that this dragon who's on death's door is relatively unharmed because it's still alive.
Relative to a dead dragon, Every dragon is
Exactly.
unharmed.
Exactly.
That was very profound.
Yeah, I think that's
I-
the deepest thing I've ever heard you say, Zor.
Hmm. Good.
So,
Uh-huh. We're making
Hmm.
great progress.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Can I hold on. Spells. I don't remember if we did crafting today or not.
Oh
I don't
no.
remember.
We
Oh wait,
didn't
I still have
because-
disadvantage on ability checks, so I was
Yeah,
waiting.
you were
Yeah,
waiting.
Okay.
That's right.
So I'm not gonna do that.
So, you guys do travel for an hour or two down river.
I want to read my smut novel.
I want to do the same thing.
Um,
I've literally been waiting for the moment to say I want to read my smut novel.
I think you guys both finished your respective first book choices.
I think
Okay.
you're right. I think I recall that happening.
so you guys
Where's
both-
my pen?
You guys both finished it. So, Sparrow, I don't know which book you're going for next, because you picked book 4, I think.
I picked my book. Yeah.
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 Now I'm gonna go back to the beginning.
Okay.
Because I've got no context. So
Yeah.
now I'm like, okay, feel like I got all of the juicy bits about me. I can do damage control now. Just, I need to make sure to stay far away from any lizards.
Yep.
Although Garrus is kind of lizard-like. I mean, we can't deny hotness
I mean,
could be. So, I mean, can you blame? Can anyone? Let he who is
Hey,
without
listen, I'm
sin
not about
cast
to
the first
judge.
stone.
I'm not about to judge lizard fuckers, I mean, like, you do you. Because, like, yeah, like you said, I'm attracted to a man who is literally an alien, so that one right there.
He's kind of like a lizard folk of space, really.
Exactly. So,
Plus, wasn't my boo a dragonborn?
Yes, it was.
Which is even better than lizard folk.
Just, I mean,
So, you do start reading your book, Sparrow. It is the same smut that Charlie has told you.
So does that mean I can read it faster? 'Cause I'm like not paying as close attention.
Perhaps a little. Miss Charlie, you read the second book, which is from the point of view of Gladia. And the book starts off at how...
that's the dragon dude, right?
Yes.
Fuck.
the guy.
Yes.
Yes. And
I mean, probably fuck. I mean,
Yeah. It starts off as they have finished their deeds in Shreveport and the local area, and how, ironically, they have heard issues with the local dragons, and heard that there might be a job from a dragon in the mountains that they can go seek. And they're currently heading there. Random and what? And with that, the only smut.
No spicy stuff?
I'm getting there now. I give you the. I don't try to mix it in. I give you the plot stuff. Then I give you smut stuff later. The smut stuff in this first one from Gladier's, it's very interesting because each book is from a different perspective. Gladier's personality, you can guess the sense, is very rigid. He has his core beliefs and he sticks to them in a sense. He is curious about being with a gnome. Oh no, I'm sorry, halfling. Being with a halfling. It's interesting, but
Wait, is Angela a halfling?
yes,
Okay.
pretty sure my memory's right. Oh God, I hope Daga's not watching. She's gonna yell at me. About that. However, he does denote like they can live a lot longer than him. And he's already like mid-30s, 40s. The smut he does notice that Brahm likes to drink a lot. Wonders how a person can survive by just being constantly drunk.
It's an art form.
Like there's like you can see that he has been actually started to test things on Brahm. Like he's been giving him different varying amounts of poisons to try to see if like which ones would affect him the most.
Fuck.
Like
Nothing.
but like not like deadly poisons, but like poisons like he gave him a poison once that made his fart like come out purple.
He's trying to give him the shits and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
what a jerk.
Just like stuff like
I
that.
mean, a funny jerk.
Like he's like, why? Like how can he just consume everything and just like the effects are so minimum? Like, is it because of all the alcohol in his body, or is it because of his dwarven ancestry? And he's just like very perplexed and really wants to find out. And then he is currently trying to figure out who he should poison next as the common. Like as the construct, like okay, this is how a dwarven alcoholic. He wants to find like a sober dwarf, and he's currently looking for one.
Okay.
Good luck.
So that's basically the closest thing you can get to smut from Gladier's personality and perspective. Like it's like, he's always drunk. Does it give him an advantage or not?
Yeah, I have a feeling like reading actual smut from this guy's point of view would be like very textbook.
Yeah.
And not at all sexy.
I insert the.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do I get like a read of like what his combat abilities are or anything? Like what does he do?
He is a druid.
Like in D&D, okay. He's a druid.
He is a druid. In D&D class terms, he is a druid.
And what was Brahm? Was he a...
He was a man who used his weapons. A fighter.
I was going to say, that narrows it down. Yeah, okay.
He had no magical abilities. He had no divine abilities. He just had the ability to hit things and hit things well.
Spec.
Yeah.
And Angela was a rogue?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now when it comes to the first book, this time, Sparrow is actually going to be really paying very, very, very close attention because now she's looking. Now they're looking for all of anything they can be using against everyone else, especially when the Dragonborn stuff starts coming up.
Okay. I would say Sparrow.
So remind me of the smut, basically.
Give me an intelligence check. I want to
Okay.
see if perhaps you can find smut in between the lines of the smut.
True
The
smut.
subtext.
The subtext.
The smut within.
The smut within.
The real smut were the friends we made along the way.
Just an intelligence check. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. As you read it, it does start off with like the same being in Shreveport, saving the town from these brigands, and then realizing that they're basically Robin Hood and the mayor's corrupt. You find the smut about how Angela is teasing Brom, not teasing Gladia a little bit in a flirty way. And you get the sense that there's something going on between Ormus and Morzan. Tension.
Who in Morzan?
Ormus and Morzan. Not like smut, but like
But like sexual tension.
tension. It could be judgment, whatever. Just the way that they interact was always very like schoolyard bully who picks on you because they actually like you type stuff.
Ah. Ormus and Morzan?
Yes, Ormus would pick on Morzan.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. That was
Because Ormus took a vow of celibacy.
Oh.
so
Once what we
It's
can't
the
have.
fucking closeted Christian kid.
It's me during Mass Effect 1.
oh jeez. But that is what you guys read as you sail for the next hour or two before you guys make anchor and rest for the evening. And Fidget.
Can I was gonna.
Oh.
I didn't want to interrupt any of that, but if we're doing
Yes.
like crafty stuff,
Okay. Go right ahead.
I was gonna see if I could use cure wounds on some arrows to make like non-lethal arrows for Sparrow.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't know if that's a legitimate recipe or not.
It's a stretch. If you had Spare the Dying, it might work a little bit better.
Okay.
But since you're all using a level spell, I could just probably see how that could work.
Yeah, make it hard. Maybe it takes forever. I don't know. But
Okay. Give me a Arcana, the D100 with your spellcasting modifier.
It's just an arrow that has like a shot of adrenaline in it.
Basically.
yeah.
It's like the
Okay, so you said
D100. Just do a D100 and
100
then we can add your
Japan 2.
2.
and your spellcasting modifier, if I remember correctly, is 4 plus 3, so 7. So you got a 9. So
But he has exhaustion. Doesn't he have a disadvantage on crafting checks?
Oh yes, please roll another D100.
Yeah, let's
Get
do that.
much worse than that, but
You could roll a 1 or a. Okay.
no.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Nope, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, pretty bad. So,
These arrows kill
Like
even
a rusty
harder.
arrow, like.
you feel like
Riddled with tetanus.
you are on the right path, so to speak. You just might need to take some more time to figure this out.
Fair enough.
But you're on the right path. You feel like it's just like, something's missing here. Roll. Where would Banks go for the quandary of what is life? Is that a divine? Is that intelligence? Like, medicine based? Where would Banks go to try to, like, figure that out?
I think there's like right now there's like two very different Bankses, and there's like if he's like getting serious about something, then it's probably more like a religious
Okay.
prayer meditation sort of thing.
Please.
Um,
Okay. Please give me a religion
He's-
check then.
doesn't necessarily have that focus
Okay.
very consistently right now.
Yeah. Okay. As you are wondering, and you can remember that even though your spells are not divine based, they're not from the gift of a deity, that you are a priest of Kor, and you do know that things of Kor, the touches and such, could assist. Perhaps gaining some type of material like holy water or anything that's slightly of divineness, of like healing ability manifest as it and bless it. These arrows could definitely assist with this non-lethal goal of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have to now search yourself and maybe come up with a ritual or a ceremony to do to these arrows. Does anyone else wish to do any crafting or tinkering during this little journey? Smelting any? It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll take apart the things if I wasn't able to do that yet.
Okay.
But
Yes, breaking down materials. Not really. Give me a D100 roll, or with your Smith's tools, Zora. Like this is a really relatively easy task. I just kind of want to see how if you can get anything. Okay. And I think with that, okay, 43. Okay. So you are able to break down the chainmail into metal and kind of mass smelt it down. It is get quite hot. Everyone can watch as the grease in your beard is glistening from the flames.
yes.
So I need to do math now. That's why everyone plays D&D, so they can do math. So 30. So times 12 is. Oh, I have this 16 right here. 30. You are able to. Times 10. You are able to have 36 ingots of metal and each one weighs 10 pounds.
Wow.
So
And they're what kind of metal?
let me double check. I want to say it is brass, but I feel like that's wrong.
36 of them, and they're 10 pounds each.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is just
steel.
load him into the bag of holding and then wait for Sabian to go walking through the doorway and we empty it over his head and fucking crush him with 360 pounds of metal.
I have a better idea. So we get a large creature, right, in this this thing that we just got. And like it doesn't even have to be like when it comes out, it's gonna be unconscious anyway. But like we just throw it at him and make it crush him, right?
Yeah.
Like that's something that we could happen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, it doesn't
it's
even have to
also a
blow
really
him or
good
anything,
way
it
to
just-
like sneak a bear into his bedroom and just hide a bear under his bed, and then
Yeah.
I'll cure it and we run.
Yeah.
And then
And Zora, it is iron.
It's iron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can certainly not take all of it because it is.
I mean, you take it on the ship.
You can have it on the ship and
Oh, great, great. Yeah. Okay. I just can't.
Yeah. You just can't
Okay.
physically carry it. Did I give you guys access to the
I added it to
Start
my
making
own
the shit.
bag. I can change that over though.
No, I can. I have a little thing I'm keeping track of what the Vixen has, so I can just add it. Do you want me to put it on the Vixen?
Great, yeah, sure. And I'll just delete it from my bag.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you just want to move what I put in my... I don't know if you can just...
If I move it, it just copies it, so you can just delete it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Confused. But yeah, no, I can definitely have that on. I do have a little thing of what's on the Vixen.
Can I not just straight up delete it? Or, oh, I have
What
to
are you gonna
unlock
make with all that shit, Zor?
it. It's a surprise.
It's like so much to go around. We can like reinforce this hull, maybe. And
Yeah, no.
fucking make some more bolts for these backpack shooter things.
Oh, this is a question. Do you guys have it in backpack
Yes.
form, or do you have it set ready to shoot?
I think one of them needs repair.
Yes.
I would like to have one out on the deck if everybody's amenable to that.
Okay.
Like at the front of the ship.
There we go.
Yes. Waiting for an opportunity to shoot somebody.
All right. Now, it is getting late. You guys can stay up if you want, or you guys, it's not a bad time to take a long rest as Fidget herself is going to bed.
Can I?
Yes, please.
I know I have disadvantage on crafting checks, so I don't want to ruin the thing that I'm almost done with.
Yes.
But can I start on something different?
Yeah. It still would be.
Could I? Yeah, I know it would be at disadvantage. I'm just saying that I
Yeah.
don't want to ruin the thing
Okay.
I'm almost finished with. I just like I would like to try something different.
Okay. What would you like to try?
I'm gonna use. Because if you fail it, if you get a 1 or a 100, then
All materials are lost.
the materials are lost, right?
Yes.
Oh, fuck it. I can go without shoes. I want to.
I don't know. Have you seen how much you walk? Like one round and your feet are going to be like bleeding.
It's okay. I'm pretty light on my feet. You've seen me, you know. I'm gonna use my Pearl of Power to get a 3rd level spell slot back.
Okay.
And then I want to try to start making like boots of haste.
Okay. Saw that would come in eventually. Give me an Arcana check first.
Okay. Can I have Theo assist me by like talking over my plans of doing things with him? Like, yeah, this should theoretically work, right? Like, kind of like bouncing ideas off of like,
Okay.
obviously something that can't communicate back to me, but like, just so I can have a straight roll because I have disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
Well,
Well, you're like. Okay. You feel like you can definitely try this. Like this, very. You haven't come across any issues with before with magically an item.
So why would you now?
Yeah.
yeah.
Right?
So go ahead.
Yeah, definitely no problem whatsoever.
He says.
So please give me a D100 with disadvantage. Okay.
And then
Okay. So 27 plus spellcasting modifier, which is 3, 6, 32, 33. Math hard. As you focus the haste spell and you try to direct it at your shoes, you feel the magic flowing into it. And it does not last. It doesn't hold. You have to. It kind of baffles your mind. Usually, before when you try to do the invisibility or whatever, it faintly goes invisible. Like you see it immediately react. Like it reacts, but it doesn't hold. Lately, it's been staying a little bit longer. This one did not hold at all. It was just like there, poof, gone. Makes you wonder if there's something that you might need to help bind the magic there, or perhaps the shoes themselves are just not made to hold the enchantment.
Need some better kicks.
Yeah.
I need to get me some
Need to
Yeezys.
go shoe shopping.
Things tend to stick if it's
Yeah.
scuffed a bit. You don't want to try and do it while they're shiny, because
We're
That's
all
a good
like,
idea. I
standing
should
over
try
your
that next time.
shoulder. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna try that next time.
sandpaper, little sandpaper first.
did you try spitting on it?
But this is there anything else before the long rest?
Nope.
Okay. Are we doing watches or are we not?
I can do like last watch, but I feel like I am pretty badly in need of some sleep.
Okay. Then who is doing first watch? If you guys want to, you can choose not to.
I'll do
What's
first
the
watch.
worst that could happen, guys?
It sounds like
Let's just
fun,
vote.
actually. Yeah.
I can do 2 watches, so whichever ones you guys don't want.
Okay.
I'll do first one.
All right. Then, Spare, would you please roll me a perception check as you keep patrol of the Vixen.
Oh. I see everything.
You see everything. As you watch and look over, you see a clear sky. Bright. Stars. A moon that's becoming fuller and fuller with each day. And you see a shooting star across the horizon.
Make a wish.
Okay. Do you say this wish out loud or to yourself?
I keep it to I say it inside because it's bad luck to say the wish out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you say it and anyone hears it, it won't happen. But
Okay.
I'll DM the DM about it in case he wants to do anything with it.
Okay. I would look forward to that DM.
Slide it on in.
Yeah. And you notice just the waves lapping. It's peaceful and quiet. The 2 hours go by kind of nice considering the day you had. And you can break up who will be the next watch. Zor. So, Zor, you may, as you wake up, you may do
I'm
perception.
immediately go looking for snacks and a drink.
Okay.
Well, I have the drink, but just I need snacks.
Okay.
I don't know why that rolled with advantage, but
That's fine. Alright. You do find some snacks. You find some jerky. It's a little tough, a little old. Bernard's kind of following following you. Like, it's like nudges and just like,
Oh, I'll give him jerky. Yeah.
Yum, 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 yum.
I'll give him another piece.
Nom, 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 nom.
Good boy.
Woof. And you guys just walk around. As you do, you notice the bag that Charlie holds the egg in is softly glowing. And the place where you place, if you remember where you put the sword, which is under Charlie,
Mm-hmm.
is also glowing.
Right.
And they have this weird like echo. Woof, woof.
Zora's like, nah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Now, I'll give Bernard another piece of jerky. Good boy, and we'll go out and play fetch.
Yeah. Spend the rest of the night playing fetch, and who are you waking
Tell
up?
me the throbbing glow is like lighting the beef jerky as I fed it to him.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like glistens off and just like, It's kind of like almost
I
like
liked that it helped me see what I was doing a little better.
Oh yeah, definitely. It basically was like a very like slow beat rave light show, like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you just like in the background, you just see the light going as you just hand Bernard a little piece of jerky.
At this point, like, he expects shit like this from anything Charlie's involved with.
Fair.
He's just like,
Understandable.
Fair.
he just wants that ship back so badly.
Soon. And who do you wake up at the end of your watch?
Oh, I guess that would be Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah. And when you go to wake her up, there is no more glowing after the fetch. It stopped. And Charlie, it is, I guess, the first watch of your 2 watches. Can I get a perception check?
You sure can. Theo's obviously gonna assist me. He's gonna kind of like sit on my shoulders and like,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him to be vigilant because I'm feeling still tired.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It is a peaceful night. The water, you can just feel the water like breaking against the side of the Vixen. Hear the soft snores of your allies and Vixen down below. It's a clear sky. You start to see the soft glow of the sun rising. And it's peaceful. Do you wake up Banks to join you on this 4th watch? Or do you let him sleep in?
No, I'll let him sleep. He's
Okay.
working on his like 7th concussion at this point, so
Okay.
I mean, I think I'm equally as exhausted, but I also don't require as much sleep as a human, so I just let him sleep.
Not a human.
Yeah.
Or a
Yeah,
human,
don't-
a more human race.
Actually-
Don't miss species me, please. This it's highly offensive. Look, all the way from the waist down.
All right, half
It's
human.
really easy. It's really easy.
He's
Not even
practically a horse.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where it
Zora.
counts. Where it counts.
Oh,
Yeah.
Never mind. Thank
Yeah.
you for
in the
not waking
brain.
me up,
In the
Charlie.
brain.
Do you still squat or do you have to actually lift your leg nowadays? Now that you're an
right now.
adult.
I'm asleep.
Uh,
You're metagaming.
Charlie, you can mark off your long rest now.
Okay. That's what I was actually literally just wondering, so...
Yeah, you can technically
Thank
mark
you.
off your long rest now.
I knew it. You still squat.
So you do lose a point of exhaustion.
Yay! Back to just 1.
Mm-hmm. And you may do your watch for the last one.
Thea's gonna help me out again.
Okay. Ooh, did I? I need to do something real quick. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. As you're looking over, the sun has risen. You see the soft glow slowly changing the sky to this very light blue. You start to see birds chirping and start flying in the morning. You hear a splash as a frog jumps into the water. And as you look over, you see Vixen come up with like a cup of some steaming dark liquid. It says, "Don't talk till finish."
You mean Fidget?
Oh, yes, Fidget. I'm sorry.
I'm like, I see the ship come up.
The ship comes alive.
The
Chip's
ship
drinking
comes up
coffee.
and just drinking coffee, just like
Just drinking coffee. I'm like, wait a second.
Like it's nothing.
And in the horizon, you see a greenish figure flying towards you, fast and determined. It is 200 feet away. Getting closer, what do you do?
I am going to. I'm like on the desk or on the desk. I'm on the deck alone because everybody else is below sleeping, right?
Fidget is with you, but yes, everyone else is below sleeping.
All right, I'm gonna send Theo to go wake up the rest of the guys
Okay.
while I keep an eye on to make sure that everything's.
So you just stand place as... Okay.
I say that my long rest is finished now.
Unfortunately, no.
Beans.
Unfortunately, yours is not done. Yours is
Oh wait,
done
it's not.
hers is done because hers only needs 4 hours.
Okay.
So wait, is this during my watch or is this at the end of
This
my
is
watch?
during your watch.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that, Rich? Rich?
Ah!
Other than awesome.
What the hell was that?
Unfortunately,
Can I do it?
I
Unfortunately,
dig on the bone white with the black numbers though. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Unfortunately, I haven't figured out a way for you guys not to see it. But when I roll
For HP.
it happens.
Oh, I screenshotted that shit.
Start doing
That
math.
was a lot. That was
Yeah.
a lot.
Oh,
That was
Rain
scary.
Man, that shit.
And
Yeah, nobody on stream saw it, but like there was just like literally my entire computer screen filled with dice for a second.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and then something else showed up too, but
Yeah.
my screen suddenly went dark.
Oh, did it? Oh,
Oh,
yeah. You guys are here, but not here. As you send Theo down to wake someone up, the green dragon lands on the deck. You feel the ship actually kind of tilt from the impact.
Can I
Fiction-
tell if it's the same dragon that we came across before?
It looks like the same green dragon that you saw flew away. The wounds are mostly scabbed over and healed. And he looks
I'm-
at you, and a puff of green fumes come out of his mouth. And we're going to take a quick break there.
Oh my god.
It's okay, guys. I speak Draconic.
Yeah. We'll be back shortly.
God.
Don't go too far. And we are back. Welcome, thank you for ordering it. Sorry for the miscommunication. I was just being silly. This is why I don't type. I talk. The guy who was leaving, Sasa Sam? Have a good night.
Bye,
We're,
Sam.
we're back. As the dragon lands on the ship, you guys feel it tilt. The green fumes coming out of his mouth. You see his long neck and the point of his head kind of serpentine move through the air. You can hear him like sniffing. I'm not gonna say thanks.
Oh, we have a Sundare dragon. Okay. Did he say that in common or draconic?
Common.
Okay. I'll say back in draconic. I wasn't expecting a thanks.
Who was Theo gonna wake up first?
I'd probably have him grab Sparrow first
Okay.
because they're sneaky.
Okay.
I'm here to snack.
Sparrow, you are woken up by a fox.
Hey, Theo. How's it going?
Chip, chip. And then Theo's gonna go wake up the next person.
What'd you say, Lassie? Is Timmy stuck down a well again? I say, but Theo's already gone, so my joke doesn't even work. But Sparrow attempts it, even though there's no one around, and then leaves and goes upstairs because she's like, I bet there's something going on up there.
All right. The answer's still in common. Good. I came to see if you have anything of theirs I could use to track them with.
I mean, they're all dead. You can't really track a dead person.
Is that a no?
Are you wanting to track specifically the ones who attacked you or the ones who sent them?
Who is Theo waking up next?
Zor.
Okay.
Like I said, Banks needs his beauty sleep,
Okay.
so.
I would say at this point, Sparrow, you've come to the deck. You still speaking Draconic? Charlie, he is still speaking Common.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm speaking Draconic to him out of like
Okay.
sort of like courtesy. Cause like he's speaking Common to me, which I don't know.
Alright. You watch Sparrow, you come up, you see the green dragon you saw before down. You see him just like kinda like a cat with claws just absolutely scratching into the deck, talking.
Oh, Fidget's not gonna like that. I sneak
Okay, give me a stealth check, please.
because I want to maybe get a better. I want to wait. Oh, wait. Okay, so Charlie's here.
Yeah.
Wait, so the dragon's already seen me. That
Which
maybe.
well, I would say you can come up sneakily if you so choose.
Yes.
But this is
I
where
come up sneakily.
Let me put this on the combat screen. So. I am just looking for a bit to track him with. If you have nothing, then fine.
And I'm asking you so I can assist you what exactly you need tracked.
Those who think it's wise to hunt someone that is the hunter.
So I've snuck up the stairs.
Yes. Did you
I-
the stealth check?
Sure.
Let's see how.
A 22.
Okay.
But I do kind of want, since I'm here, like right in Charlie's line of sight, I kind of want to try to make eye contact with her.
Okay. This bit of it, like this, where he's at, is actually like a little bit higher.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I figured. So like I'm like I can see Charlie, but he can't see me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna like be like give her a like, does she need help? Like, is everything okay? Kind of gesture.
I'll kind of like give a very like slight nod of like, all right.
Okay.
just wanted to.
I'm glad you agree with me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We don't necessarily have anything that would be useful in tracking. Like I said, we eliminated the immediate threat for you, but we have a name. That's about it.
Zor, you are woken up by Theo. Chip, chip, chip. And Theo then jumps on top of Bernard.
What is it, buddy? Is someone in a well again?
Chip, chip.
Well, at least they won't go thirsty. Sorry, it's early. Where's the coffee?
And Theo runs to Banks. Please give me this name of who thinks it's a fun way to die to hunt a dragon.
Tell me, is this dragon's voice reverberative?
Yes.
Am I able to, like, feel the ship shaking as he speaks?
It's not as deep that it's going to shake the whole ship, but you can, like, make out the deep bass of his voice.
But I can
Feel it
tell now
traveling
that he
through the
spoke,
pipes.
something's going on up top, yeah?
Yeah. You can tell. From
Okay.
tell.
Okay.
It's definitely a name that I didn't write down. But I definitely know the name of it.
Well, I think
What was the dude's name?
John Draven. I thought I gave you guys permission.
Yeah, it's in the.
I don't know where to
We
access
got
that.
the letter in the journal. Nope, that's
Yeah.
not
No, it's not here. There it
it.
is.
Dragon letter.
Yeah.
It was there the whole time, right?
Yeah, exactly. I
Mhm.
didn't.
It was only slightly less fancy looking than the original, though.
Yeah.
Well, if you hit image up top, it will switch over.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Fucking cool.
Mhm.
I will always hit
Love that he-
image
Yeah.
up
I love
top.
that he signs his name in Comic Sans.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm just thinking. I'm like, man, this Comic Sans.
Please tell me this person's name.
John Draven,
Hmm.
located in Doveport City.
It's been a while since I ransacked a village. Should be.
I mean,
fun.
I guess Duffport's kind of a village.
Should be fun.
How, like, can I tell the age of this dragon?
You can certainly try. It would be a nature check.
Not Arcana?
that could kind of tell you the power level of this dragon. Maybe not the exact age, like the.
So, how old are you?
As Zor just comes out of the thing, this.
And I'm
Oh,
gonna
good time.
I'm gonna pull out my pipe of smoke monsters and try and replicate him as I speak with him.
Okay.
Blow out a plume that makes the little green dragon that will flutter over and kind of like sit on his nose and
Okay.
blow a little smoke fire.
As it sits over his nose, this dragon just takes a snap at it. Yeah.
Cool.
With your nature check, this dragon's definitely not that old. Like, seems to be a little bit smaller. You know, dragons should be a little bigger than this. So he's a youngling or maybe a wormling. You're leaning more towards the young side.
I'm gonna tell him, well, I support your course of action, as I'm not the biggest fan of these people either. Doveport City isn't necessarily a defenseless village, and meaning no offense to you, if you weren't able to handle yourself against the previous threat that we took care of, I don't think it would be a wise choice to go alone into this city
You are
for your own well-being.
Yes, you are definitely getting to the point of insolence that I don't like. I have been peppered by these annoying flies for the past week. They seem to be spread across this land, my home. Attacking.
Can I try and see if he's like injured, like got something lodged in him, maybe like a
You can make a
like one of those shot, like ballista shot, maybe splintered off, or
you can make a
That's why
medicine,
he's being such a dick.
make a medicine check. And Banks, you are chip 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 chip. Ring.
What is it, boy? Timmy stuck in the well again?
And now Theo just like kind of like starts like running. He doesn't seem to have any javelins in him. He does seem to not really be injured, but you do see him see the scabs of the injury goes over. He looks like to be slightly exhausted, though. Maybe a point or two. It's hard to tell. I can clearly take care of them. However, they have been pestering me with their silly attacks.
Yeah, pestering. That's
And I do appreciate any good, loyal people who come and do the right thing.
and what pray tell is the right thing in this situation.
Well,
Isn't that awfully subjective?
so John Dragon, this is good information. And Banks, you can join everyone else up top.
Oh, I see we have an esteemed guest. Thank you for joining us.
See, he is a
Great.
man of great things. I should have been talking to him the whole time.
I appreciate your blessing us with your visit. Is that something that we low folk can do for you, Grey Dragon?
So much better.
The fuck are you doing, Banks?
He's really good at this. Just watch.
I hate this. I hate it.
It was like pulling.
I
Just,
I was speaking to you in your own goddamn language, sir. I was being respectful of you, and you spat in my face.
but good sir, I saw you came out here with due reverence to my draconic being.
absolutely, as is only proper.
Yes.
I take it that you're looking for some sort of retribution against those
Yes.
terrible asshats. What done shot you good? Those bastards.
And I see
But-
you have one of the contraptions there on your ship.
Yeah, they didn't even know
Yeah.
how to use this thing very well, as you could tell. They kind of suck
We-
at it.
You see how he takes his wings and flaps and flies overhead of you all. Flies over, I would say, Charlie, heading that way, and lands over here.
Man, I gotta get me one of those.
You guys
So-
hear Fidget basically go, fuck no, and run. Charlie, you technically have an attack of opportunity against him.
Not stupid, sir. Of course I'm not gonna take that.
But I'm just saying, technically you do.
Just a friendly DM reminder. A dragon moved out of your immediate vicinity. Would you like to swing your lowly weapon at it?
Contrary to how little Charlie actually knows about this area of the world, apparently, like, she is not stupid, so no, she is not gonna attack this dragon.
The dragon just lands next to it.
We intend to go drive their own weapon right up their ass, sir.
Oh, is that the plan?
Yeah, that's why we brought it, obviously, because it's poetic.
Please make a
I'm-
persuasion
I'm-
check. Because as you see
I'm very
his
poetic.
claws extend out.
Yeah, please don't fuck this thing up, please.
Do you have disadvantage though?
I didn't finish my rest.
No. Even if you did, you only would still have 1 point.
Oh, that would. Yep, that's the other one. Oh,
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
I do enjoy that imagery. Alright.
We're actually heading to the one place they may be hiding right now. Belmidst. Here, there's a good chance they came from there. It's only a day or so away.
Oh, good. I can look for John Draven there and I can ravage that town.
Oh, please do.
Yes.
Oh, please do. We
Please
hope to
make
do
a
the same.
Make a deception check though.
Maybe not the whole town. Maybe if you see like some airship, don't.
There's one particular airship that we would be very, very grateful
Okay.
if you didn't ravage that one air. I mean,
Okay. And oh wait, get away. Okay. Good looks. Oh, I would love to. I shall head there shortly. Let them wake up with the sounds of screams.
Oh, it's the best, isn't it?
Yes.
How do we know, like, how far away we are from it? From Belmis?
You guys, from where
How
you
about-
are, about a day.
Okay.
So, depends how fast you think he can fly.
Well, I know that we're very low in compared to the havoc that you can wreak, but if you by chance want to coordinate our efforts, we would be glad to do some groundwork. We'll get in there and, really destabilize them from below, and then you come in high, and we just mush them.
Excuse me a moment, Mr. Dragon, sir, but like, can we have a little bit of a discussion between us here for a moment?
Of course, of course.
Thank you.
You-
She's saying this all very sarcastically.
He,
She comes over.
You see as he just leans up against like the mast and starts like using it as like a cat toy, just sharpening his claws.
Oh no.
You
Good
know,
Fidget's
choice.
Gonna be so mad.
you literally see
Poor Fidget.
It's, au-
You
it's
know, she's
authentic
just, like,
now.
twitching.
Fidget's like in the thing, just like her head just up, like you just see that one eyebrow
Like, fine, I guess.
just
um,
twitching.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go over to the group, do a little powwow, and I'm like, well, I'm all for rich assholes getting exactly what they deserve. This is a city with innocent lives in it. I don't think this dragon cares for sparing anybody.
I thought that this was like occupied bad guy territory. I could be under the wrong impression here, but I was under the I believed that this was like Citadel de Evil.
We're talking about Belmont's, right?
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about Doveport City. That's where we said John Draven was from.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I kind of diverted him because I thought, hey, we're going to Belmitz and like
Oh,
we kind of want to fuck Belmitz up and like
Yeah, he fooled the
how
dragon into
often do you
believing
get
that he's in Belmont's.
a dragon.
Oh.
I just that they or some of their people could have come from there is all.
That's true though.
And it's also true.
So we don't. Is Belmont?
I mean, it'll give us some cover to like sneak in there, and if nothing else,
Were we told anything of Belmitz of like if it's just a city that just has a high concentration of shitty people?
Well,
it's under the impression that
we
it's like
let all
run
the
by the
roads leave
unending
there.
faith. I thought that like based on what we learned from the people at camp and like the guy that I shot in the head, that Belmitz is like the epicenter of the unending faith. That's their territory. Maybe I mistook it to mean like everything there is them, or did they just have a large presence there? I don't know if that distinction got lost on me, but I believe one of those two things is true.
What were we told?
Is that a question for the DM or is that?
Yes.
Okay.
All of these questions are for the DM.
You were told, if I remember correctly, that they are there. You were not. It did not go into the details of the actual town itself. Just that they are there. Any town has to have its own sense of economy and purpose to exist. That's why it's a town there. Maybe this thing kind of took it all over. Maybe it's just looking in the shadows. It's hard to say from the knowledge that you guys got, like, if this is like a undated faith town, or just like this is a town that is in a good location for undated faith to call a home base.
Yeah, so I didn't get I don't think we got definites of what exactly this town is that we're going into, which maybe is a little bit on us for not asking more questions, but it's okay.
There.
So I comfortable in just assuming that everybody there's life is forfeit at this point. Especially seeing as it's the unending faith and we have
Can I be real
come
with you,
across
though, Charlie?
them. What?
Like, can I be real with you, though, Charlie? Like, I'm pretty sure wherever we send this dragon, he's gonna get fucking murdered.
Yeah, he's pretty stupid. A lot of chromatics are pompous assholes, and I hate them all.
We could just kill him now.
I don't think that's a good idea either, because there's 4 of us and 1 of him. And he's big.
Yeah, there's 4 of us.
He's big.
At the very least, you would punch a
Bank-
dragon-shaped hole through this ship.
Yeah, we
Banks
would
is
no longer have
practically
it
a
there.
dragon himself. I mean, what does that say about the rest of us? You know,
Like, mending can do a lot, but it cannot make a ship out of planks.
You just look down. You just see Bridget just like there. It's like
Just fidgeting.
Also, I also have. I'm very lethargic right now, and I'm really just not feeling it. I'm not in the dragon fighting spirit. I'm activating my coin, by the way.
okay.
I'm just kind of rolling it along my knuckles as we speak to shield our conversation.
Okay.
you're never in the dragon fighting mood.
Oh, I mean, most of the
You
time,
haven't been in the dragon fighting mood in years.
Look, maybe if you took me out every now and then.
I'm just like giving
you
Sparrow
know I
this
work
look
really
of like
hard.
marital problems.
You have to work really hard in those late nights. It's just, God, you always do this.
Look, someday I promise we're gonna fight a dragon. We'll find a nice place.
You've been saying that forever.
I'm sure he'll make it very special for you.
Yeah, you
The
don't wanna-
anticipation is part of how special it's going to be, right?
Exactly.
Exactly, you know.
He's been promising me this forever. You don't know him like I do.
Question, Banks. Just remind me. I think I said
Yep.
10 feet on your coin. Is it 10 or 15?
Says 20,
20. Okay, good to know.
It's a big
which
radius
is
on a
bigger
coin.
than I thought. I mostly, when I made it, I just wanted it to be like
I want to say it should be 10. But maybe I put
probably 10 is
Yeah.
plenty.
10
I
sounds a
think.
little bit more.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just want a cone of silence, not
Yeah.
a mega
20-foot radius is huge.
Yeah.
That's a 40-foot
Yeah,
diameter.
That's fireball size.
40-foot diameter.
I'm trying to find it so I can't find it. I was looking, there it is.
It's on my item. Yeah, like the.
Yeah, that's not 20. It's 10. There we go. Boom. Okay. Done. Okay.
I just, in the
guess I
off
could've
chance
just done
that he doesn't immediately get fucked up wherever we send him, I don't want to be partially responsible for him taking lives that didn't need to be taken.
Well, is there some kind of strategy we could convince him to employ that would only require a light maiming? Some cosmetic destruction and havoc? Maybe. Okay, here's what we do.
We put a
See if he
saddle on
can
his
do
back
like
and I ride him there. And then I can personally stop him from killing all the people. And twofold, I will have got to ride the
have a
dragon.
plan. Here we go. I'm gonna approach
There's
the
many
dragon.
things wrong with this right here. One, I think he would eat you before he let you ride him. Two, how would you stop him per se?
I'm gonna step towards the dragon and kneel.
Your plan is nowhere near as good as the riding the dragon plan. I'm just going to say that right now.
I would say.
Great, powerful.
I would say though before you
Yeah.
He has been pacing around this thing now, and he keeps looking over at you guys. Once you put silence up, he did not hear what you said, but
So he knows the things
knows-
got quiet there.
yeah, he was listening in, and then suddenly he couldn't hear anything anymore. So now he's a little.
Sus.
Well, then that just proves our point that we needed silence so that he wasn't eavesdropping on us.
Oh, so did I notice that then?
Yeah, you did.
Like we noticed. Okay.
That's why I'm saying this now. Like when silence come up and like he started looking.
I want to start pantomiming angrily at Charlie,
Okay.
and then when I drop the silence,
I would
I'm gonna
say
be like-
you can give me a deception check straight
okay.
because you have advantage.
If you- Yeah.
Because you will
And when
I
I-
would give you advantage, but you have disadvantage because of that. So it'd be a straight roll. Okay.
When I drop it, I'm just gonna let the tail end of, and show him a little bit more respect.
I
God.
roll my eyes so hard.
This is great.
Oh man.
Pizza Dragon, what is it that we should may I refer to you by? Not your name.
I am Viljas.
Viljas, I implore you.
Those who speak Draconic, this kind of translates to falling leaves.
How do you spell this?
WIEL JASE. It kind of translates to falling leaves. I do enjoy having you all assist in showing this town the correct place it should be, and not be launching any of these mundane and pointless attacks against me.
I wondered if perhaps you would only, if you would consider assisting us in getting a lay of the city, but then you must have more pressing matters hunting after the head guy. Let us handle this city. Maybe you could help us by, we're looking for a few things. We are looking, there should be an airship there, and we could, on the ground, we can take care of those responsible. And maybe you could assist us in that, but leave the hard work, the heavy lifting, so to say, for us while you take the battle to the heart.
No, I can do both. I can come destroy this city, destroy the next city. It should be a good time.
I'm sure you can.
A long stare at Charlie and just a
Charlie, not in front of company. What do we say in the silence bubble? I'm sorry, we're airing our dirty laundry here, and it's just...
He does take a couple steps forward towards Charlie.
Did he say anything, or is he just staring at me?
Just staring. It's awkward silence now.
Thing is, Great Dragon, I believe that there are also good people mixed in to the city, people who would show you the proper reverence and respect, given the opportunity. And it's a handful of folks that need to be rooted out. It's more of a precision operation, you know what I mean?
I do enjoy respect from fear, though.
It's good, man. It's a good kind of respect.
I mean,
I 100% understand and agree, but they can't fear you if they're already dead.
That's very true.
I
How do they spread the destruction or like the tales of destruction that you wrecked if
can
you
just
kill everybody?
need to leave one alive.
Oh,
Be more than
would
one?
Hardly be able to tell your tales.
Yeah, you need backups, man.
What if
You
that
gotta-
one has a heart attack on the road and then no one ever gets to know?
Or he's just a shitty
But-
storyteller, you know?
Think of it this
you
way. If
imagine?
you leave one person alive, they will go and tell another person, but that person will go and tell. It's like a singular line, but if you leave about 10, 20, 30 people alive,
Oh,
they all go
The
off and
town?
tell.
We're not.
It spreads like wildfire.
20 people, fine.
Joey, I don't think that's the argument you were. You gotta
That's
switch
not.
track somewhere.
I mean, 20 is better than one.
Yeah, we're
but,
getting somewhere.
It's
We're in
like
the right direction.
20 is 2,000 times better. I agree. So
It's not.
I'm
how that
2,000
works.
2,000 times better then.
Here's an idea. Why
No.
don't we go to Belmetz for you and scout it out? I'm very sneaky. We can scout it
True.
out for you, figure out who the bad ones are, and then you can get the bad ones and leave all the good ones alive. That way, they can tell everyone not to mess with you. That you are someone who, when crossed, will take care of business. But there will be a lot left over. The only ones who die are the ones who have crossed you. Not only will they respect you via fear, but also they will respect you because they know that you take care of only the people who
Oh.
cross you.
Not
He's
even
making it
respect. That's
even.
worship.
Making
that
it
point.
even more likely that no one will ever cross you again.
Okay, Sparrow, make a
That's
persuasion
brilliant.
check with advantage.
Sounds good. Oh, I need to do it with advantage. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We like to see the dice
This
roll.
is what happens when I play on two different things.
You should just always play on Foundry. Okay.
Foundry is the one true
One true.
virtual tabletop experience.
Well, that is a good point. I guess I could let you guys go first and take care of the mini ones. I get to take care of the big one, though.
Yes, John Draven is all yours.
Yes, yes. Okay.
And when we find John Draven, we will deliver him to you.
Yeah, we can even put him in a white dress and manacle him with his hands up against one of those poles, so you can come up out of the cave like a big dragon for its sacrifice thing. You know, I heard that's what dragons like.
I mean, it does have its appeal sometimes. I like to let them run, though. You let them run, and then you just and then you chop off one leg, or maybe chop off an arm
Yeah.
first, and then you.
Or you could come out and just, like swipe at the chains that he's attached to and let him go, and then not let him go.
Well, I guess this is a doable plan. You can take them out. What will the signal be for my entrance?
Well, sir.
Like I was saying, we can make it a ritual. Your signal would be like us taking this guy out and
Yeah, but
putting
then
him
all-
on the pole, and then
all-
I think I will. I don't know how visible this would be, so I'm asking out of character for a second. But if I
Okay.
were to like enchant a bullet with like light or prestidigitation,
Mm-hmm.
could I essentially make like a flare
Yeah.
gun out of that?
I would
Like
say,
shoot it and
yeah.
make some kind of fireworks.
I would say I'll allow that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll tell him like I think that I could enchant a bullet
Oh, you can do magic.
to be.
That's so. And he just looks at Charlie. Can you do magic?
Yes.
Oh, but can
You
she?
know-
Can you make magic? Who summon me, the great
Why would I ever want to do that?
one?
Right.
You're embarrassing me.
You see, like the green fumes slowly, like just drip down the side of its mouth. But that is doable. And when you shoot this thing, I shall fly in, wings spread wide, and leave a trail of destruction and death.
Can I? Okay, so we've seen like a battlefield where he fought, and I'm seeing him now.
Uh huh.
I'm just gonna. Banks is unsure whether a green dragon does poison or acid, and is wondering if he can infer
From the bit of.
from what I've seen so far.
Okay, I would say since he is currently mad at Charlie, he has not actually released his breath attack. But from the little bit, it does not seem, as it drips onto the deck, does not seem to corrode it.
Okay.
So you can take as what you will from that.
Great Dragon, I had wondered to assist us on our way if we might borrow perchance a small token of your massive power that we might use to sow the seeds of destruction on our mission.
I have very little to give. You are also powerful. You took out those hobgoblins, I doubt.
The whole city. We definitely got our, and they were like the grunts. And it's just that you're so powerful. It's maybe it's because we're sitting in your presence that I all of a sudden feel so weak.
Yeah, Dragon, look at this guy. He needs all the help he can get.
True.
Make a deception check. This is kind of tricky one to decide.
Charlie is
Oh,
like
I have-
literally biting her tongue this entire time, just like don't say what you're thinking. Don't say what you're thinking.
Okay. I could perhaps give you something. I don't really know what I could give you, though.
I'm wondering if it's even possible to some small portion of your breath, your energy, or something that we might.
Yes, we could definitely do that. You can have I don't know her name. She could hold it for you, and I could gladly.
Oh,
gladly.
no!
No, it would be.
I'm sure we can find a better container.
I'll hand Charlie one of my small collection vials.
Right.
Just make sure you take the cork out of the top first, and
So don't you have some kind of like metal bucket or something? What the fuck?
Yeah, let me just go collect this drool from this dragon.
I'll collect the drool. I'm good at this.
Oh no, it's fine. She speaks Draconic.
Okay, just
Yeah,
look,
but aren't you
just don't-
resistant to poisons?
Look, just don't let it touch your fingers, okay? That's the important part. That vial it's got my seal of approval. You'll be fine. Just
So what do you do, Charlie?
Come on, make nice with him.
Fine, I'll go
He's
fucking
good.
clean up his drool.
Ugh.
Okay, so you step forward.
I don't trust him, but
I mean, you can do an insight check to see if he has a malicious intent.
I can sure try.
You can sure try. It's been,
Oh,
ah.
not bad.
Oh.
It's hard to describe because you don't really. This might be the first time you talk to a dragon.
It's
But-
not.
Oh, perhaps it is. We don't have to let your backstory.
We talked to the gold one.
Oh, that's right. DM's silly. But you do notice a gleam of joy in his eyes. And not like, this is going to be fun. It looks like he's about to do something that he's going to
Yeah.
enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Does that change anything?
No.
Okay.
I'm nervous for her. Did I get inspiration last week? Last time, was it me? Wait,
I have to check my notes.
do I have inspiration?
It's been so long.
I
It
know.
has been so long. I think I have inspiration.
I think, yeah, you did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it was the you.
Yes,
yeah, like
yes, it was you
the
because
Charlie
No, I thought-
standoff with the hobgoblin.
I thought Zor got it. It was Charlie and Bear and Sparrow got it. Okay.
I've got it on deck is what I'm saying. I'm ready to give it because I can give my inspiration, right?
If you're an assistant in the role and helping, then yeah, you can't just be like yeah. Because I give it so freely, there has to be a little bit of limitations to it.
No, I have 100%.
Yeah. He does blow into it. However, he does let some of it escape to touch your hand. Can you please give me a Constitution saving throw? I believe.
Do I get any sort of roll to try to dodge it?
I would say no because you know you're.
Well, I know he's gonna do something.
You know you're gonna do
so-
something, but you're still holding it. If you want to make this a deck save, that's fine. But it is going to be a save. So you can either
All right.
do the con save to see how that affects, or the deck save. It's up to you.
Ah!
Okay. Alright. You take 6 points of poison damage. He did not release his whole poison breath on you.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, so sorry.
I'm going to use an absorb elements to make that 3 instead of 6.
Okay.
And then in like the same action, I'm just going to like
What are you gonna do, Charlie?
I'm just gonna pull out a dagger and like hold it up to like his mouth, and I'm not actually going to hurt him, but I just want him to know that I could for what he did.
Oh, God.
And I'll just be like, I think we're done here, and I'll back off.
this is where we roll initiative.
So are you doing this? I'm just trying to make sure I describe it. Are you doing this as to threaten him, or like to be like, hey, this is enough? Or are you doing like, hey, I'm a tough and you need to respect me? Like, what is the intent here? that you're trying to give him?
Good question.
I'm not actively seeking to attack him, so like I don't want to intimidate him into like fearing me necessarily, but I'm like, I hold a certain amount of respect for you, and I've been trying to assist you, and he
has been very disrespectful.
I want you to respect me as well.
Okay. This is going to be a persuasion check then.
Okay.
I would say you have advantage. Oh, you already rolled.
Oh.
So, which is
The first one was...
I saw nothing. Reroll.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's see how this... Okay. He looks at the dagger. Looks at you. And answers draconic. Well met.
I'll just nod at him and put my dagger away and start backing up.
And as you back away, leaving his attack range, you do see his claw twitch, but does not move. It's like a.
Yeah, like I could, but I won't.
Yeah.
Okay. We got like this very like.
He is still on edge, but you do step away.
All right, and I have a vial of his poison saliva.
But yes.
Okay. I'll hand it back to Banks.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
It's all just.
I think we've come to an agreement. So
I'm the collector.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm pulling that vial like.
Nope. She handed it to me, man. You got it.
I will be nearby, looking for this signal that you give, so I can just come and destroy. I do recommend you don't stay in the area afterwards, though.
Makes sense. I will make sure it's as we're leaving type of thing.
Or you just don't. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, don't worry. I like you, man.
Hey, I like you too. You're kind of the best dragon I've ever met. And I've met a lot of dragons.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I insight check that? I want to know if I believe that Banks has actually met a lot of dragons.
You can. He takes a step closer. Who have you met?
Oh, no. I completely believe that Banks is like a dragon whisperer.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you? This is going so well.
He takes a step closer to you. Who have you met and talked to?
So few are keen to share their names with the lowest of us. I don't... Can I, as a character, roll to see if you, as the DM, can remind me the name of the golden dragon that we've been...
That's literally the one NPC name I actually remember. Like,
Yeah.
You actually know his name?
Yeah. I'll offer that information to the dragon. I'm like,
Okay.
yes, we met with Idernok.
Idernok, he was also being hunted, and we managed to heal him and send them on their way as well.
Oh. Of course. Where did he go?
No idea. Not
We didn't
quite
have
privy.
we didn't quite have a lengthy conversation with him. He didn't offer that knowledge to us.
Really? He offered you nothing?
He offered me a
wasn't
favor.
there.
He is closer and closer as he talks. A favor? He offered you a favor. Oh. What favor did he offer?
It was open-ended. He said to call on him if we were in need.
Open-ended favor. Interesting.
Well, I kind of helped him out. You know, he had this huge thing stuck through his side, and I pulled it out and stitched him up. And you know, he was he was nowhere near close to death, as dragons are just pretty invincible. But you know, it was uncomfortable for him to have that thing stuck in him. So
Yes.
He is so much more wounded. Like,
Oh, really? Tell me his wounds.
he was way more
he's
wounded
like-
than you.
oh,
Way more
man,
wounded
like-
than you. Yeah.
and I think he's kind of small in comparison. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
he-
You must
he
be
actually-
much
He actually
older and
walked away.
wiser than.
He didn't even fly. He straight walked away.
Can I try to get a read on him? Like, is he trying to get this information out of us because he's got like beef with him or something?
Go ahead and make an insight check, please.
All right. Here we go. Disadvantage again. That was almost an 18, but then it turned into a 2.
Whoa. He walked away. Poor him. And where was this? I should go check up on him.
It was quite a while ago.
Somewhere between Ancient Chasm and the town with the waterfalls.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course. I know that place well. Well. And what other dragons have you met? You said you have talked to several.
It's the
You're
only
the
other
first
one
dragon I've
we've
ever met.
Oh, well, I hope I
done
gave you-
any.
Did we talk to that one that was in the sky? You remember when that hole opened up?
I don't think we had time to exchange names. No.
A hole opened up in the sky. That sounds...
Not sure we got a good enough look to say that was a dragon or
But a hole opened up. Oh,
it was pretty spectacular.
Yeah, we've seen some shit.
You're the first dragon I've ever seen.
How did the hole appear?
I wasn't there for the whole part.
Someone was fucking around with this cube. This magical cube.
Mhm.
Yes, he had a
It
lot of
had-
needles sticking out of his face.
A magical cube.
Yeah, it had some pictures on it, and you know, someone accidentally pressed the picture that looked like a cloud.
You,
Accidentally.
Someone.
I think everyone.
Someone.
I'm pretty sure.
Accidentally.
I think everyone's passive is high enough. 15, 15, 13. Do you have disadvantage though? Okay. Yeah. You guys notice as you finish that, his eyes, which were like this yellow with a little bit of like dark green corner, start to have this like shine to them.
Like reflective or internal shine? It's starting to like glow, or is it?
A dull
Am I
glow.
turning around to look for a fireball?
Dull glow. Dull glow coming from his actual eyes. Interesting. You guys are a traveling band. And please tell me what happened with this cube.
I think that someone took it to be delivered to a temple where it could be protected. You know how human types do.
Why are you so interested?
Oh, the air, the sky, should be my domain. Just want to make sure no other portals show up. The one downside about this thing, you guys automatically know when I roll on that one.
No, I didn't hear it.
Good.
Yeah, I didn't hear it either.
Oh, wait, you guys didn't hear it? Okay, chat.
No.
Oops.
So you're saying you rolled a nat 20?
Yeah, what that funny. So chat, you get to hear this stuff. They don't get to hear it. Hope you guys are.
Oh.
I watched so many nat ones tonight too.
So hey, chat, let us know when he rolls nat ones.
Yeah, right?
Our inside people.
But yeah. Who has the most magical items on them? Would you say Charlie?
I don't really have that many magical items. I don't think I have the Pearl of Power.
You have the bag of who holds the bag of holding?
I do. So yeah, I'd have that.
Yeah, who holds the tent? Zora.
I don't personally have it on me. Am I supposed to?
I might have like we'd probably not have like all of our things on us currently, right? Because we all just woke up.
That's true. Okay. We're trying to see like who he is going to pay the most
I like
attention to.
4 things and some Omar mulch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have a backpack full of shit that I think is magical. Zora thinks is magical.
Spleens.
Everything has got a bit of magic to it. Everything in my backpack is.
So I don't know, like, does the bag of holding count as all the magical things that are inside of it as well, or is it just the bag of holding that he would?
It's just the bag of holding.
Okay.
However, actually, I think Zora has the most magical items on him right now.
Oh. Zora.
I'm oblivious to being the center of attention.
Yeah, the brooch, the pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think that's the safest bet of person to have the attention.
My popcorn
anyway.
maker. Come on, you can say it.
But those Sparrow, you do too as well. 1, 2. Interesting. Okay.
Unicorn hair.
I don't have my rapier anymore, so
Pouch
No.
of god dust.
But he does sense on the Oh, so you
I don't know. Is my egg magical?
You have cast detect magic and has not popped up as magical. Interesting. He's like looking around. You see him actually look down below. Below Charlie's bed. Wow. Yes, please. You all should definitely do this attack.
Great.
This raid. Let me just double check. He is quite happy when he says this. Like, yes. Like, I look forward to this fight. Just looks at you all. A little bit of a linger stare on Charlie. Well, if that's all, I have to go find me some breakfast. Unless, and you just see him looking at Bernard.
No. He's a very integral piece of this.
I see. We all do love our pets. And he flaps his wings and flies off.
I'll give Bernard some jerky.
I don't like him.
Fidget,
Man, I hated that guy. Yeah.
Fidget is, as soon as the thing goes, she's just like going over, like looking at all the scratches across the deck and everything.
Hey guys, why don't we all go below deck for a while and spend some time down there closing our eyes?
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, you
I
guys,
look over at Fidget and I wink.
And you guys can go downstairs and finish your long rest.
I love
Thank
not seeing what's going
goodness.
on above deck.
So you guys can finish your long rest.
Yes, please.
It would really suck to have to fight a dragon right then.
Yeah,
All
it
of
was-
our health.
It was close. It did not. It helped and didn't help that he had disadvantage. But you guys can take your long rest and recover. And I believe we're at the point that you guys can do. I think you're basically your last day of journey to Belmitz. So this comes to the part. Let me double check this thing. Rolls. D20.
Oh, do I get to go down to 1 exhaustion now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If someone
Only a little exhausted.
can do, come on, why didn't you work?
I'm right there with you, buddy.
I had 1 exhaustion and it still says I have 1 exhaustion. Is
Oh,
that
you have to
right?
manually do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you take the long rest? I don't know. I don't think you took. Did you take the long rest?
I did. I did it early and I should not have.
Ah.
But I didn't want to admit it
Okay.
until
Okay.
until we either had to roll for initiative or not because I was embarrassed.
That's fine. Yeah,
Because I didn't know how to undo it once I did it.
You can't put that genie back
You
in
can't
the
put it-
bottle.
I know. Well, now I know. And
Yeah.
so I was like, oh, shit.
There's ways to do
Things
it.
are
It's,
happening.
it's just not. But it comes to the point of the last day of journey. We need to see what we encounter, if anything. Can someone from chat please do exclamation D20? The first one to do it gets to
Yeah.
decide what happens. Last time this happened, they got to.
Exclamation D20.
Yeah.
Hey, how about you not get a nat 1 this time?
I was gonna say, hey, can like somebody but that's not Frost Frost roll because he almost killed it last time.
Love you, Dizzy.
Okay. Oh, an 8.
Crunch with the quickness.
Crunch with the quickness. Crunch with an 8.
Crunch with the quickness.
There we go. And as you
Nice try.
guys,
Nice try.
and as you guys sail down the Silent Run River, there are graying. Oh, I'm so sorry, Press. There's soft light gray clouds appear. It looks like it's gonna rain. And it just starts off slow. It's just one of those days that it's not going to be a heavy rain. It's just going to be that oppressing, just slowly getting everything just really wet as it just constantly rains. And you guys travel. You see like bits of like wood pulp in the cracks that have been like mended together. And in the distance, about it, you see a town. Very along the river's edge on the right side. You see a few ships there. You see one that you...
Say it, Rich.
The one that you guys can identify. It does look a bit different, though. The shape, the bones of it is the same. The Exile star is there.
Ah!
Oh shit!
However, it is...
They owe us a lot of interest on the rent for that boat.
Yeah. However, the flags, the markings have been changed. You see a deep red. The same red as Savian's bandana along the masks.
I want to sneak in.
Not there yet.
I wanna
Right now.
just steal the flag.
As
Only the flag. Like to let them know that we're here.
you do see 2 other ships. Both, though, neither one of those are airships, just regular ships. You see a town bustling with buildings, row houses, warehouses. A walled and outside city. And you see in the center, though, of this town, on like a hill, like in the built inside, there is a district that looks clean. And as you didn't even know the town was dirty till you saw that one place where the buildings are white and you can catch a little bit of gleam of what looks to be maybe shining gold. And it just makes everything around it look more dirty and less and cheap. And you can tell that you look at the way the town is built and you realize there's nowhere to really be in that town without seeing it. It's just always visible to the people who live there.
Goddamn capitalists.
Oppressive.
And as you
Want to call a dragon right there.
But you guys can finally dock at the Belmets. Arrived. You hear the call, people shouting. You do see a few fishing. Basically,
God, we're actually in Belmont straight up.
yeah, you actually have Belmets.
Whoa.
Hey guys, guess what? Hi, my name's Belle.
So say, what's your name now?
Y'all can still call me Sparrow, but
Is this your voice from now on as well?
oh, maybe
As long as
for
we're
this
here?
town.
I
Not
love
to
it.
you guys, but to everyone else.
Okay. I love it.
I don't know if y'all are ready.
And as you moor the ship, a goblin wearing black pants with a white button down and black vest. It was kind of dingy. Well, hello. Welcome to Belmis.
Well, hi there.
Well, hi.
Probably like coughs into her hand to keep from like laughing.
The
It's
port.
lovely to meet you. I'm Belle.
Can the captain come with me? I don't think we need to register your ship with the docking fees. And any trade goods to arrange through the proper documentation. Please come with me. And Fidget goes, all right. And like, you hear a mumble. I always hate this part.
You'll do just fine, sugar.
Yeah, I just hope they don't charge that much.
Yep, good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck.
What do we got for her? Can we spare a few gold for the
Does-
lovely lady?
I mean, does anyone wish?
From our party inventory, don't we have a?
I didn't add all the items yet. I did add the money you guys did fine though.
Yeah, can we give some of that to our lovely captain?
Well, someone can just walk with her and find out how much it is, and then make a decision.
I'll go along with her.
Okay. As you guys are walking along the docks, it's kind of dingy. You get that like dock smell. It's just ugh. And as you do, basically like, near a little pillbox, you see a human male with thinning hair, but like kind of bald in the center, and he has a very bad greasy polo like comb over, and like it's like that thin type of comb over that you can just like see through it. It's actually just like 5 strands of hair going across. Wearing a red shirt with vest, brown pants, and he is a large man, and he is currently just eating like a leg of turkey, and it's like the grease is dripping on him, and you can see that his like gut, his stomach's actually like comes out at the bottom of the shirt and it overhangs. And he's like, he just smutters, "Oh, welcome, yeah, welcome to Belmitz."
I kind of like mutter under my breath as we approach. It's like, that's the pinnacle of man right there.
Can I have come with them too?
Sure.
Well, hi, sugar. How are you on this lovely day? I know it's raining, but I do love the rain. I hope you are having such a lovely, lovely time. I hope you're staying dry. How are you?
Can I talk to the captain of this vessel?
Oh, yes, this is her right here. Oh, my goodness. Ain't she just gorgeous? Now, this is our captain, Fidget. Oh, hello, lovely.
She goes, "Yes, I am the Captain Fidget of the ship, the Vixen. I come to request dock and stay, if possible."
Pinnacle of man, indeed.
He goes, "Oh, yes. How much trade goods are you looking to export? We do have a percentage of fee to take. Unfortunately, due to local issues, the rate has increased by 2% to 15 now.
What kind of local issues are we talking about here?
None that you need to concern yourself with.
Oh, but if it's causing problems to your trade, oh my goodness, that is just so sad.
It's just to increase productivity to make it better. So,
Well, if it's local issues and we plan on being local for a time,
Then
shouldn't
you-
we be...
then you should talk to people
And-
that deal with those issues. I deal with collecting the money. I don't deal with those issues. That's below me. If you want to be below me, you can go right ahead. So.
Oh, I don't think you could handle that, sweetheart.
Oh no.
I do.
She's
No, thank you.
she-
Please, no.
She's not my type.
Oh, well, that's just perfect. Well, then.
Perish the thought.
But
Perish the thought. Bless your
I
heart.
just really I'm sorry. Yeah, I did not mean physically. That you disgust me physically. I meant
Can I slap him?
you can.
I'm gonna slap him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, honey. If
You already took
only-
all your fucking allotment of shit from the Green Dragon.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
I have nothing.
make it an unarmed attack roll.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You do hit him. So go ahead and roll damage.
I do -1 damage because I'm not strong.
As you slap him, he's like, "Ooh, I didn't mean
Slap the life into him.
Didn't mean no disrespect."
Oh, well,
Oh, you
bless
most
your
certainly
heart.
did.
Well, I did, but
Bless your heart. If you don't mean to do disrespect, then I guess you need to work a little harder, don't you? Oh, bless your heart.
anyway.
Exactly what they said. You know, I completely understand prejudice, but that doesn't mean that you have to spout it to everybody who passes you, especially those who it concerns.
Well, let's just.
If you mean no disrespect, keep it to yourself.
I just mean you're not my type.
Yes, well, you wouldn't be able to handle her anyway. Oh, bless your heart. Not saying nothing rude, but
15% of all trade goods coming through here will be collected. Who are you selling to?
Oh, where are we trading?
Oh, if you're not trading, then it's a flat 20 gold piece per night.
Night.
If you don't wish to stay docked and be protected by our wonderful Doveport guards, you may risk it in the waters, but there would be a 5 gold piece.
See
night.
the symbol we carved onto the side of our ship. I thought I'm not there.
Yeah.
I'm
You did carve it, but
I'm getting dressed.
yeah. So always a 5 gold
Making
just
sure
to be
my
moored
buttons are
out
buttoned.
into the out there. can't guarantee.
Can I just turn to Fidget and I just want to ask her, like, well, was there any reason in particular you were needing to be docked here, or were you just transport for us here?
I was just transport.
If you don't wish to stay, we don't.
I mean, I was.
I don't think we're going to be needing transport back.
I was just gonna stay for a night. I might just, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna stay out in the water. 20 gold pieces, but I'm not doing any trade. I was hoping to pick up.
Yeah, we've got our own ride home.
If you would prefer to stay a night on the shore, then we will cover it for you. But I just wanted to ask if you had any business here that you would need to stay for longer.
It's possible. I wouldn't mind looking for some trade goods to continue my journey. There wasn't much left in Shreveport.
So how about a night?
Okay, 20 gold pieces it is then. Just has his hand out, so greasy with the turkey leg.
I'll take that out of our group inventory.
I'm gonna take the money and pay him because I don't want Charlie to have to even get close to touching this vile.
Thank you. Very much appreciated. So 20 gold pieces?
Yep.
All right.
So with that, is our business concluded?
That's all I care about.
Great. Well, then I recommend that you go talk to your mother because she needs to have a good old talk with you. Bless your heart. Bye now. Bye now. As we're leaving.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
As we're like walking away, I just turn to Sparrow and I'm like, I really like this Sparrow.
Oh, this is very fun for me as well. it's the most fun about going to different places. No one knows. So
Yeah, you get to just pretend to be whoever you want. Yeah.
Exactly.
And so
Let me know if it gets annoying.
No, I love it. I'm in love with it.
As you guys pay and leave, the goblin takes a little, what looks like to be like a little colored string and takes it and ties it to the mooring cable that you guys are docked with. Kind of just denotes that what's happening. And as you guys Fidget comes back and says, well, we're docked for the evening. Not too sure. I'm gonna talk to some people. Did you want to come with me?
You're gonna talk to some people?
You're talking to.
Oh, if I remember correctly, didn't you guys ask me to take you to that one tavern I know?
Yes, that would be lovely.
As I look up the tavern's name.
It's amazing what having a week off will do to my brain.
Week off.
I'm so grateful that these NPCs are so kind.
Well, these NPCs are kind. I go from
Yes.
the other ones are not, and I feel bad for those.
It's okay.
As we're like
By the
discussing this too, I like sidle up to Banks and I'm just like, so about that 300 gold pieces for that spell.
Yeah. Thing is, I was hoping to get paid out a little bit from our funds in order to cover the entirety of that. Maybe we could sell some of our like gyms and stuff. And
Oh, we have so many things that we need to sell.
I mean, we have a lot of selling.
I am gonna put everything that you guys have from this guy. I assume you guys took everything, and I'm gonna put it in the bag. Not just so it has a home. Do that after the session, so you guys can decide everything.
Yeah, a lot of commerce next session.
Yeah.
Sparrow might not want to sell that paint set. They might want to learn how to paint.
Yeah, so that can leave up to you guys. She is taking to the Fidget's Tankard. It is not a well-respected bar. It's a simple wooden building with a brown tile roof and a brick chimney. And though the one thing that you can see as you walk in, the tables are like beat up. Like you can they rock the chairs. It's kind of decently packed with people. Is that behind the bar is at least 50 bottles of different type of alcohol. Like this is like a whiskey type bar. There's like all different whiskeys and scotches and such. And the bartender is a female human who is wearing banded mail. That's definitely absolute, kind of like a uniform. She has bright red hair that is cut short like a pixie. Has like bloodshot eyes that's in massive bags. Looks like she just doesn't really sleep often. With like these tan pants, and she has like scars going across her face. And he'll go, "Well, Frederick, nice to see you." And she goes, "Hi, Ellie." And that's where we're gonna end the session. You guys,
We made it, you guys.
You guys,
We made it.
Made it. You guys
We did.
didn't fight the dragon. So close.
Fuck.
I really wanted to.
I know
I
you
really
did.
wanted to put him in his place.
I felt so
Next
bad.
time, we'll level up.
Yeah,
I have
level
to
up.
really try not to just fight things like that
Yeah,
because I feel you guys would be mad at me.
it was close.
It happens, but like,
He was pushing buttons.
yeah, he was being a dick.
Yeah.
How many more dragons are we gonna let go by without fighting one?
Well,
Yes,
the
I'm
first one-
metagaming here. Come on, people. How many more fucking dragons are we gonna let just go by?
We have a fucking asshole
Nope.
dragon summoning
Dragons just
plan.
perimeter, right?
All we need to do is just like set things up, shoot the flare, dragon trap.
Well, first of all, the first dragon that we came across, good thing we didn't fight because now he owes us a favor.
That's true.
But this one,
This
I
one.
am fully okay with killing.
All
I
right.
was hoping you could take this poison breath and make some like fucking nasty vodka, like some poison vodka. We could do some like
Isn't all vodka essentially poison?
Exactly.
I mean no.
Not at all.
It's palatable poison, but it is poison.
Mm. That's the media talking.
Okay.
Makes you grow beards like this. It's good for you.
All right. So here comes the awkward part of the night. Unfortunately, there was no combat. So inspiration, who I'm gonna.
Fortunately,
Yeah, I know. Combat.
we needed.
It was a nice ease back into it.
Yeah.
And
And now you guys have Belmets. It's gonna be a lot of
True.
fun.
Finally here!
I'm finally here. And the question is, when is the other party gonna get there? If they're going. Do. But
Yeah.
I thought they were here waiting for us, but I guess not.
maybe they are.
Yeah, when you said like a goblin walked up to us on the docks, I was like, is that Boggs?
Every
Oh my
goblin
God,
we
I
see.
would've
Is that box?
died.
That box. So, where that stands, I think I'm going to nominate Banks and Charlie for the dragon thing. I kind of want to nominate you, Sparrow, because that was a really good speech. But you have inspiration,
I do.
and I think Zora has inspiration too. So it's also I had no choice.
Oh,
but
so you're saying that me and Base didn't even do anything special,
my
it's just we're the
default.
default?
I am saying
Give
that.
me your pity inspiration,
Oh, yeah,
Rich.
of course.
I mean, that's who I'm
Just
gonna.
for that, I'm voting for Sparrow.
Wow.
No, you guys did good with you Banks when you came up. You had a good role play with the dragon. You had a good role play with the body Picasso death fish shack thing.
I just want to hear about the serial killer they think is loose on the countryside. When investigators find a shack decorated with positioned dead bodies.
That'll be fun. Yeah.
Oh, let me do this. But that's what I'm gonna. So you guys can nominate for yourselves. Chat's getting involved. There's vote for Charlie. Vote for Banks.
Yes, do our bidding.
Right.
Oh, it's half and half right now.
Half and half.
I vote for Charlie.
Everyone get in there and vote.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna vote for Banks.
Yeah.
Oh, chat.
Chat. Just want to fight. I get that.
But you made the vote way too long, dude.
Well, before I was making it too
The
short.
timer. Yep.
Oh,
Now it's like I'm watching it tick.
I know. But you guys can vote amongst us.
Yeah,
So
now you guys can't be like, oh, well, I'm just gonna wait for the vote.
Yeah, it's gonna end quick while it's tied every week.
But I am doing other stuff. I'll make it 2 minutes next one because last time I made it too short. I felt like. But let's see what else we have. That's about it. We have some nice new modules. I'm glad the Twitch one's working. I am currently hoping to. We'll be back on. Sorry for the hiatus. All the lovely viewers. So appreciate you coming back. Thank you, Sparrow/April Anonymous, for the wonderful raid in. Always pleasure to bring all her wonderful folks over here. And had a lot of fun with you guys. Enjoy.
Thank everyone for pausing Mass Effect long enough
Yes.
to
Yes.
Why
play
is everyone
D&D
talking about
or
Mass
watch us
Effect?
play
What's up with
D&D.
that?
This came out today. It's the new game
Oh,
that
is
just came out
that, is
today.
that what
Legendary
happened?
edition, yeah.
Wait, what?
Is that what
Did
happened?
that come out? I'm so wait.
What?
No idea.
What's Mass
What's
Effect?
this Mass Effect you speak of?
I can't tell.
That's another tabletop, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be.
Let's do a one shot.
But we're all different iterations of Shepard.
Okay.
We all
Well, Charlie won the chat.
Yeah, you guys still have to vote though.
definitely.
So it's 2 for Charlie. Then April, you voted for. What did you vote
I
for?
haven't voted.
Neither of them voted.
No, I voted. I'm like, wait a minute.
I think both me and Zor were waiting to see if the chat tied so that then we
It
could.
works if one person waits though, not both.
Oh.
So it's 1 and 1, or it's 2 for Charlie, 1 for Banks.
I'm gonna vote for Charlie.
So it's 3.
It might be just a little bit to make Discover him happy, but also because you did stand up to a dragon while the rest of us were too scared shitless to do anything. You were like, no, fuck off, dragon. And we're like, oh, God, don't kill me.
They're doing it.
I was like, yes.
With one breath, you could kill us all.
I was so tempted just to roll that max damage. I'm like, no. He's not gonna do that.
He should have.
Oh, he wanted to. Not really. But
Well, I need to thank Diz for being my campaign man to get my friends to vote for me.
yes. But we're gonna raid Miss Magic Tech as she's playing D&D. I think she's doing Icewind Day or Night. I don't think so. I think it's Descent. It's Descent into Venus. We're gonna raid her. A great D&D streamer. Also uses Foundry. Love people who use Foundry. I still love you other Roll20 people, aka April and Frost and all you. Just switch. I'll help you. I'll rebuild the campaign with you in Foundry, if that's what it would take you to switch over.
Shit,
worth
I
it.
should have drove a harder bargain.
Yeah.
I should have feigned interest in Foundry.
If you need help,
You can help me build my.
Yeah, if you need help, just send me a message. I'll help you.
Hell yeah.
But I think that's it. We'll be back. I'll be back Wednesday. You guys, lovely folks, be back next Friday. We'll keep you updated with everything that happens.
Spoiler alert, I'm gonna try to sneak onto that goddamn ship. I want that
Hell
flag.
yeah.
Just the flag, that's all I want.
I will just say you did see that ship also had a lot more people than you left on it.
And I also want his toothbrush.
Okay. But
Toothbrush just so you can throw it out again.
yeah, that's so you can throw it out. He just bought a whole new set. He threw it all out. The raid's going. Have a good night, everyone. Love you all.